92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update could go very well or very poorly.
Why this one?
Because the dude that emailed us explained the date as the date of his life.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
His name's Trevor. Trevor, what's up?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
All right. How are you?
Good. Your email that you sent us described the date that you went on as the date of your life.
Yes. It was like my life had turned into one of those ridiculous romantic movies, like Serendipity, the John Cusack. I mean, it was just, it was insane. I know.
Okay.
It sounds so corny, but it was.
So
it was totally insane.
Why don't you tell us about your rom-com date?
I was at lunch with a friend at the Seattle Center, and I saw this girl, like, she was eating lunch at another table.
Trevor, I don't mean to stop you, but the way that you described it now, everything you say, I've just got a scene from a movie in my head.
The violins
All right.
playing in the back.
Yeah.
So she was eating lunch at another table.
She was eating lunch at another table, and she was probably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I mean, she was just gorgeous, and I couldn't hear her talking with her friend she was with, but every so often I would hear her laugh, and she was just, it was
Jubal,
insane.
give the man a chance.
Trevor, I apologize. I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just-
has a.
I understand because I feel a bit ridiculous, but it happened.
You asked her out.
I just decided, what the heck. I went over and excused myself and said, didn't want to interrupt, but you are literally the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
It's
and
kinda cute.
I would love it if you would go out on a date with me.
It's
And-
kind of cute.
And she said yes.
Well, she kind of laughed, and she said she was flattered, but she was only in town for a few days.
Okay.
And I said, that doesn't matter. Let me take you for a night on the town and show you what Seattle's all about.
All right.
So we set up a date for the next night, and we just went down to the Pike Place Market. Place is all lit up at night, and we we had these little French pastries that are like covered in like powdered sugar.
Oh, those are so
And-
good at the
And
market.
so of course I get it like all over my face, and she just laughs and she wipes it off my face.
Dude,
Couldn't have been more adorable. I mean, come on,
right there was that's a scene from a montage in a movie, man.
I'm going to start writing this up, and we're going to make royalties off this story.
All right. So how did the date end?
We ended just at a park, and I was just feeling, and it was a clear night that night, so the stars are out, and I start getting a little corny, and I had this little
Start now?
You continue.
I try to carve our initials in a tree, which is I'm a total failure at, but because my pen knife is like worthless, but but of course she thinks it's hysterical.
Let me go back there for a second there, Trevor. Trevor. One, you carry around a pen knife. Two, you try to carve your initials in a tree on a first date.
This is how amazing this girl is.
And she laughed. She was into it?
She was into it. She thought it was cute and ridiculous, and and then to top it all off, I just jumped on top of the bench that we were sitting on, and I just announced to the world, I love this woman.
Oh, you did not.
And,
you did like the jewelry commercial thing, like where they're standing there and I love this woman.
The Tom Cruise on
Exactly.
Oprah's couch moment.
More importantly, you used the L word.
Because she was amazing.
What
can I
did she say? What did she say at the end of the date?
She said she had a great time, and kissed me goodnight, and then she went home.
Vanished
And,
into the dark.
I still feel like you're screwing with us, dude.
No, I swear, it was the most ridiculous date of my life. And I sent her a message the next morning, and I called and left her a message, and she's not calling me back.
Where does she live?
She was from Detroit. She was in town from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it was such an amazing night. I'm willing to go out to Detroit and see her. I'll go wherever she is.
You get one shot at love, and he found the love of his life, told everybody at the park.
You do realize Jubal's making fun of you right
Not
now,
at all.
right?
Not one bit.
You know what? That's fine because it was the most ridiculous night of my life, and obviously it is fate, and I've got to track this girl down wherever she is.
Okay.
Don't let our cynicalness get you down.
Well, Trevor,
I support you.
Trevor's a listener. He knows. I mean, at least you know that we were going to rip on you a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I knew I was in for it, and I knew the story I was going to tell, so I just knew that it was going to be never ending.
I'm excited to talk to her.
But it's worth it.
I'm excited to talk to her.
I'm excited to talk to her too. She sounds like a wonderful, wonderful person.
She may be the love of my life as well.
Trevor, all right, we're going to call her right after this.
Okay.
And see if we can get her on the phone and ask her why she hasn't gotten back to you.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, if you didn't hear the first part of the second date update, I'm not going to go into nearly as much detail as Trevor did about his date. But Trevor met a girl named Alexandra who's from Detroit, actually. Showed her around Seattle. A couple of the highlights. Took her to a park. Tried to carve their initials on a tree. Ended up jumping up on a bench in the park and exclaiming that he loved her after they kissed. Basically like a romantic comedy. Not even a romantic comedy, just a romance novel.
Yeah.
Would that be an okay description, Trevor?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, Trevor, she's from Detroit, so you're totally willing to make a long-distance thing work.
Absolutely.
We're going to call her right now, get her on the phone, see if we can get an answer why she's not calling you back. And you can jump in whenever you want to talk to her.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Alexandra, please?
this is Alexandra.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. I'm sure you probably have no idea who we are.
No.
Okay. We host a morning radio show in Seattle,
Okay.
and we wanted to call you to ask you a couple questions about a mutual friend.
Oh.
When you were in town here in Seattle, you met a guy named Trevor,
Yeah.
and you guys had a kind of an evening out together, right?
Yeah. Oh my
And-
God.
Things just get more intense
Yeah.
with Trevor, don't they?
We're calling to ask you why you haven't called Trevor back.
You're calling to ask me why I'm. This is weird.
I know.
Is it any weirder than your first date? Come on.
Here's what this is. We do a thing on our show called the Second Date Update. We're basically just calling you to ask you why you haven't gotten back to him.
Oh, well, I mean, it's really hard. I'm in Detroit.
Did you like him when you went out with him?
Yeah, I did. I mean, at first I was like a little bit, it's not what I'm used to, like someone being so intense so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as long as he wasn't like 100% serious about jumping up and declaring his love on a first date, like if it was just kind of for fun, I had a really good time.
But, you know, you say it's just because of long distance, but didn't Trevor make it completely clear that he would do anything to make this relationship work?
Yeah, he did, but it was a first date.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I lived in Seattle, maybe things would be different.
Okay,
I
so
don't
it's,
know.
Alexandra, it's solely the Detroit-Seattle thing that you don't live here. That's it.
I would definitely, if I lived in Seattle, go out with him again.
Okay.
Alexandra, distance shouldn't matter.
I know, but I like
Alexandra,
that
this
job.
is Trevor.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Tre-
that you were on the phone, too. Oh, my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah,
no.
Trevor is on the phone.
Trevor is smitten.
Alexandra, I think you know, I had the best date. One night, it can't be enough. It's just there was something magical there. I mean, I know that sounds incredibly ridiculous to say, but
Alexandra,
I would move heaven and earth to have a second date with you right now.
Oh, my God.
Come on,
Alexandra,
Alexandra.
you should see the faces of everybody in the room because we're all women. You should see the faces, though, of like Brooke and Lydia seriously melting. Now, is that too much for you, or did you find that romantic too?
I have to say, I wish you could see my face right now because I'm totally bright red. I'm so embarrassed, but like that just touches. I don't know.
Yeah, Alexandra,
I'm
sorry
worried,
to
Trevor, that you're gonna maybe expect too much too soon. But how could I say no to?
no
that sort of a-
expectations. No expectations. If it was a fluke and our second date is like a complete disaster, you'll never hear from me again. But it's just. It was just too. I mean, I know I came on like super intense, and like I jumped up on park benches and ruined trees, but it was just I don't know. It was just such a crazy night, and I just feel like you just can't let something like that just happen once. There's got to be more, and you need to go for it.
Alexandra,
Yeah.
do you believe in love at first sight?
don't know. I used to think I did, and now I don't, but do you?
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. This is so weird. All right.
I told these guys earlier, Alexander, that I never even thought about it twice before. But when I saw you at lunch that day, I know it seemed like a line, but it was also true. You are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And if I need to fly out to Detroit for a weekend to have a second date with you, then I will come out to Detroit. I don't know what will happen after that, but something has to happen. So,
wow.
if whatever I need to do, I will make it happen because you are amazing, and I want the second date.
At the end of these second date updates, Alexandra, since you're not familiar, we always pay for the couple to go out again if they want to go out again. It'd probably bankrupt the radio station to pay for a plane ticket because we don't have a lot of money here.
We could buy dinner in Detroit. Come on.
Well, I was saying dinner. Yeah, plane ticket I said we can't do.
Oh, okay.
If he can get himself out there,
Yeah.
we'll pay for dinner. And in Detroit, with your economy, it's probably like $5 anyway, right? So
It's like living in a developing country.
Oh, that's so mean.
but we'll pay for dinner for you guys if he can come out there. Would you be interested if he flies out there to go out with him?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
cute. We have to get an update of how the second date goes on this one.
Oh, definitely.
I think something could come of this. I really do. I'm not a love at first sight girl, but I'm an incredibly amazing attraction at first sight that can turn very easily into love type of girl.
I now understand why romantic comedies do so well. Because people buy into them completely.
But maybe every once in a while a romantic comedy is actually based on real life.
It has to come from somewhere.
It's not a romantic documentary.
All right. Hey, well, congratulations, you guys. Alexandra, now that you know that Trevor is going to come there, you guys have to sort it out and get back to us and let us know what happened after your date, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
God, I'm excited.
I love love.
Yeah, me too.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
They say it ain't over until the fat lady sings.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know anything about the size of the woman in today's second date update, but I do know two things. She sang, and it's over.
Oh,
And
dang.
now Nick is not getting a call back. What's up, Nick?
That's kind of a harsh way to put it.
It's the only thing I can think of. You said that you met this girl and she's a singer, and now she's not calling you back?
Yeah, I think I messed up, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Did you meet her at one of her gigs or something, or how'd you meet her?
So I was at a restaurant with some friends, and she was performing there, right? And I just thought, okay, in addition to being super cute, she had this amazing voice, right?
Yeah, that's attractive.
It really is. I mean, there's plenty of attractive women, whatever, but when they have a talent, you know, when a woman is talented, there's something about it. It's a magnetism, and I'm drawn to that.
Tell me about it. I've always had a thing for sword swallowers.
Oh,
Man, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. It's
I
just
almost
always
have a
kinda
thing for them.
done it for me. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Gia.
Gia.
And
All
I
right.
love that name. Yeah, I love the name, too.
You love everything about this girl.
Yeah, you know, I liked her a lot. That's why I'm upset she's not calling me back.
Okay. So would you wait until she was done with her gig, wait by her car like a groupie or something? How'd you approach her?
No. What is okay? So she actually goes from table to table and sings. You know how it's sort of a little embarrassing. You're sitting there and then they come right to your table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, who do I make eye contact with? Because I feel uncomfortable just staring at you the whole time.
Oh.
Do you want money? What do you want?
So it wasn't like a show she was doing. She works for the restaurant.
Exactly. It's an Italian restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
And so she comes to each table, and then I was just transfixed. You know, I mean, she had a great voice, and I thought I got to talk to her, and so I waited until we were all done with dinner, and then I approached her, and she was really friendly, approachable, nice person.
Okay. And so did you just ask her out right on the spot?
Yeah, I just asked her if maybe, we could go out later in the week, and she said yes.
Cool.
Awesome. All right.
Cool.
So what'd you guys do?
We went out to dinner, and before we went, I had to go pick her up.
Okay, that's even a good sign that she wanted to give you her address.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how I'd pick her up without her address, but...
Well, that
I
she's
just mean usually you would meet at a restaurant on a first date.
Okay. I was like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like she's comfortable with you enough.
Yes.
You don't seem creepy like you're gonna get her address and like just show up at random times or try to peer through her windows. You know what I mean?
So I go over there, and she'd recently moved in, right? And it's a nice place. And she asked if I could, hang up some stuff. And
You said nail, and I was like, whoa, she moves fast.
I like her.
Yeah.
She put you to work on some chores she had around the house?
there was just stuff that, like some nailing and some heavy lifting, taking stuff out of boxes and moving stuff around. And it was actually a lot more strenuous than I expected. There was some heavy stuff, and I was actually sweating.
Okay. So you're no longer a date at this point. You're hired help.
Uh-huh.
Just a glorified mover, basically.
Okay. Did you make her pay for dinner since you did all of her home chores?
I think most women would probably offer, but if that happened, I would decline. But that's the thing. Then we had a nice dinner, but then things sort of took a bad turn.
What do you mean? What took a bad turn?
I mean, everything was going great. She's an amazing singer, and I was telling her how great she was, and this, that, and the other. And then I said, do you have any aspirations to becoming a real singer someday?
Oh. Ouch, bro.
Ouch.
You said, do you have any aspirations of becoming a real singer?
Oh, wrong word.
Yeah, and I didn't mean, like she couldn't sing or anything. What I meant was, maybe getting a band and doing it full time as opposed to, in a restaurant.
Yeah, okay. That's a slam, though. Like, if I was singing at a restaurant and you said, do you have any plans of actually becoming a singer one day, I'd be pretty pissed at you.
I just phrased it wrong. I mean, what I really meant was, does she want to be in theater or maybe in a band on the road or, Adele or something like that.
Yeah, you could have just said
Adele.
so. Yeah, or Adele.
Do you want to be Adele? How did she respond to it?
It was weird. It was like everything was going so great, and then it just turned. It just became this dark cloud, and it just was awful.
You should have just said, like, so what are your aspirations for your singing career someday?
Dude,
instead of like
good.
taking a backhanded compliment.
I know. I mean, if I had to do it over again, I will totally phrase it differently. And artists are egotistical and they're insecure and
Okay, well, see now you're calling her egotistical and insecure. I think you really just need to work on the way you say things, man. So she seemed
I agree with you. You're right.
She seemed upset by your comment. Did you ever recover from that?
No, it's like that's the thing. The more I tried to get out of it, it just got worse.
Was that it for your guys' date?
Yeah, I mean that was basically that, and then we got the check, and then I drove her home, and that was
No kiss or anything?
No, I was gonna walk her to her door and all, but she said I'm okay, and she gave me a hug in the car, not even on the street. She gave me a car, then she closed the car door. And
I'm gonna tell you, a car hug means that she's trying to get out of there as quick as possible.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. So I would just like to have a do-over on this. I mean, I feel like I messed up.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.
All right, man, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
When you don't call some guy because he's got a lazy eye, that's ignoring. When you don't call him back because he's bad in the sack, that's ignoring. If you're wondering why I'm singing in Italian, right? That's not in Italian, that's in English, but you know what
you get.
You know what I'm saying. You're right in the middle of your second date update, and Nick is on the phone with us, and Nick isn't getting a call back from an Italian singer.
Are you trying to steal his heart right now, Jubal? Because he had a thing for that Italian singer, but now he may have a thing for you.
Yeah.
Nick really liked her. She was singing at a restaurant that she works at. She's one of those people that goes around with the tables at an Italian restaurant and kind of sings to people. And he actually had the nerve to ask her out after he ate dinner. Yeah. They decided to go out, but he thinks everything went wrong because he kind of slammed her job. Mm-hmm. He was trying to give her a compliment and say, like, oh, you should think about doing bigger things with your singing. He said, "What? Hey, Nick, how did you say it to her again?"
I said, do you maybe one day want to become a real singer?
A real singer. That was it. And he said after that, she kind of seemed a little cold.
Yeah.
And he ended up just dropping her off at her house, and she gave him a side hug in the car, and that was it. Now she's not calling him back. So we're going to try to get her on the phone and see if we can patch things up and maybe get him a second date.
And can I just suggest when we do talk to her, let's just kind of move past this, Nick, as quickly as possible, because from the sounds of it, you're really good at giving backwards compliments. And I feel like if we just dwell on it, you're just going to dig yourself deeper, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll try to keep my mouth shut, and hopefully you guys can get me a second date.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll give her all the compliments, and then you can we'll make it seem like it came from you, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Gia, please?
this is Gia.
Hey, what's up, Gia? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Like the radio show?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're actually familiar with the show.
Yeah, I've heard of the show. I don't listen to it.
Hey, you don't need to listen to it. Don't worry about it. The fact that you even knew our names is enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Gia.
Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Okay.
His name is Nick, and Nick recently asked you
Nick?
out. Yeah, Nick.
Oh my god.
Oh, you remember
Okay,
Nick.
so
Nick is ringing a bell, it sounds like.
Oh god. Really?
yes, Nick wanted us to call you
Uh-huh.
because he says you guys went out on a date the other day, and now you're not calling him back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he had the
Okay.
nicest things to say about you, though. He told us
Really?
that you were so talented. He loved your name. You were beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And that's why he asked us to call you, because he wants to know why you're not getting back to him.
Are you sure we're talking about the same Nick?
Yeah, I think so. He said that he met you when you were working at the restaurant singing. He came up and asked you out. He does feel like he sort of slammed your job at some point, and he feels bad about that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
didn't.
that's true.
Okay.
Well, we talked to Nick about your date, and we asked him if there's anything that could have gone wrong, and he said he was trying to compliment you and say, like, man, you're a really good singer. Do you ever want to get, like, what's your biggest aspiration? And the way he said it, I guess, was, hey, do you ever think you want a real singing job because you sing at a restaurant?
Yeah. It was actually pretty offensive. I mean, I don't know that he meant it to be offensive, but it's definitely not the right thing to say,
Yeah.
ever.
Is that why you don't want to see him again?
Pretty much. I mean, it just seems like he didn't like me a whole lot.
Really?
He didn't like you. I mean,
Wow.
just from one comment that you took the wrong way? Well, sorry. I don't want to put that on you.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that on you. He said it the wrong way. You
Yes.
took it how he said it.
I assumed that he meant what he said, but there was more than one comment. He kept doing that.
What else did he say?
I mean, it was just like he says, you're really good at what you're singing, but, maybe you should try doing cooler music. Like, maybe that's why you're not successful.
Cooler.
Why
Singing
you're
music
not?
no one wants to hear.
Oh.
Wow,
wow.
that sounds like straight up rude to me.
You said you weren't successful.
Cooler music.
And
Exactly.
I'm guessing you didn't ask for his critique either, that he was just offering this to you.
No, I didn't ask for his critique, and I like singing classical music.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm good at.
Yeah. Apparently, Nick doesn't think it's cool enough, though.
Yeah.
And apparently he doesn't like everything about the way I look. Like, he
What?
told me he's not usually into green-eyed girls, but somehow he can dig it with me or something like that.
Whoa, dude.
Like, I get a pass for having green eyes.
Oh my
Thank you very much.
God.
And that was him trying to say you have beautiful eyes, maybe?
That's not what it sounded like.
Oh my God! No wonder. What did you ever bring up to him the fact that he was just insulting you over and over again?
I mean, what was I supposed to say? I tried to assume he was trying to compliment me, but it still sounded really insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be around a dude like that all the time.
It was an exhausting night. I mean, even if he's trying to be nice, I have to sit there and smile like I'm having fun while he's hurling insults at me.
Hey, Jeff, it's me, Nick. I need to talk to you.
Nick, you're supposed to wait.
I'm sorry. I can't wait. I got to talk to her now.
Gia, Nick's on the phone and wants to talk to you. Sorry I didn't tell you that before.
Are you kidding me right
Sorry.
No.
No, they're not kidding you, Gia. And I'm sorry, but I mean, I have to talk to you.
now? Why?
I just look. I wasn't trying to insult you. You know, it just came out wrong. And I think you're just talented and gorgeous, and you know, I mean, you're an amazing singer. And all I meant was, you know, did you want to maybe, take this on the road or go do this like a profession instead of being, you know, like a lounge
A
singer?
profession.
You just,
A lounge singer? You just did it again, right there. A profession.
Well, what?
You think I'm not doing this as a profession right now? You think my job is just a hobby, but I'm not a professional?
No, I mean, I didn't. Okay, that came out wrong. But you know, I mean,
Yeah.
look, I mean,
It did.
okay, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I'm thinking, you know, you have the talent to become, I don't know, like a huge, like Adele or, you know, some huge touring singer that plays stadiums. That's kind of what I meant. I mean, I meant it as a compliment. And, you know, if you just commit yourself to doing that, I seriously think you can make it, you know?
Make it. Like, I'm not serious unless I achieve, you know, like a national tour. That's your measure of success.
Right?
No. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, are you happy?
Nick, you gotta.
Nick, you
Nick,
gotta
you're
stop,
doing a terrible
man.
job here, man.
I mean, you're basically saying, like, for instance, you can't be a scientist unless you're Stephen Hawking. Like, there's all sorts of people that do professions. You need to respect what she's doing, man.
I do respect her. I think she's amazing. I'm trying to tell her she's awesome, and I don't think she's hearing that.
I don't think so.
No, I'm not hearing that, because what you're actually telling me is that I'm not doing it right, that I haven't succeeded yet.
Okay, you know, all right. If you're happy, you know, singing in the restaurant, and is that what you want to? That's how far you want to take your singing career. Is that right?
That's
You don't want to go any further than that.
Like, are you accusing me of giving up because I sing in a restaurant?
Right?
No. I'm just saying, you know, have you taken your talent, which is amazing, as far as you want to go?
As far. So we're still talking about distances. Like, I haven't gone far enough.
No, Jubal, could you tell her what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, right?
I think I know what you're trying to say, and you're trying to say that you think that she's an amazing singer, and if she wanted to, she could take over the world with her voice.
And you've got to understand, Nick, on her side, like, she wants to be dating someone who's proud of what she does.
I am proud. I'd give anything to be able to sing like that. I mean, I'd give anything to have that sort of talent that she has. She's amazing.
There you go.
That was good.
Nice. What do you think about that, Gia?
We've made so much improvement.
Yeah, that sounded really nice. And it only took, what was this, 5 minutes and 3 coaches to get you to an actual compliment.
A little bit of coaching, and we got you there, Nick.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. I guess you can finally hear what I'm saying, right?
Oh, boy.
A little shot there.
I'm gonna try to put you out of your misery, Nick.
Dang.
Gia, would you like to go out with Nick one more time for a second date? We will pay for it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I figured.
This is just too tiring to have to sit through an entire evening of wading through this without someone to mediate and translate. I can't. I just don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
What if I came along and helped translate, Nick?
No.
Would you like that idea?
I don't think so. No.
No?
That's,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, okay, well, sorry, thanks, Gia, I appreciate it, and, you know, I think one day you're going to be a great singer, and, you know.
You did it again!
God, this is hopeless.
She's already great.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, OMG, can you please let me help Coach Nick to not come off like a total a-hole? We're talking about today's second date update. This dude Nick wanted to call a girl named Gia. They met because she was actually singing at a restaurant. She works at an Italian restaurant and goes around to tables and sings opera. And they went out on a date. Everything was cool, except Nick kept complimenting her but slamming her at the same time.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, cool. So you've been singing opera at that restaurant for a long time now. Are you ever going to become like a real singer?
He was like, the king of the backhanded compliment.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
You
more
know?
he talked, the more he dug himself into a hole.
It's like,
Yeah.
man, can't you, like, don't add the but to anything. Or and, just leave it as you're a really great singer.
Boom.
Yeah,
there it
he
is.
wouldn't stop. Even at the end of it, he's like, I think you're a really great singer and you'll make an even better singer someday. And you're like, no, just say she's a good singer.
Yeah.
She's like, I already make a living off of this.
It's what a cute hobby.
She does opera, and he's like, you ever going to sing anything cool?
Yeah.
He just didn't get it, and he also didn't get a second date because she didn't want to go out with him again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
It's almost time for your second date update. And I just read this in the news today, but did you know that they now have a new dating app specifically meant for guys that are small in the pants?
Oh my God, I saw that.
Finally!
It's not a joke. It's a real thing.
Oh, you're serious?
It's real. It's called Tiny Buddies.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Oh man, I guess they work harder for you. You know.
I guess so. That's not the Tiny Buddies thing. Was a joke though. I don't know. I don't know what the app is actually called, but
Tiny Buddies would be good.
that would be good.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
someone look it up? I really want to know.
The only reason I bring it up is because one of our listeners named Tommy emailed the show, and he said that he met a girl on a dating app. So, Tommy,
Uh-oh, you got a little wee-wee.
is this the dating app that I'm thinking of?
No, it's not that dating app.
Oh my God, he is going to spend the next 10 minutes trying to prove to us that you have a big junk now.
Actually,
won't you?
it was too large.
I can send pics if I have to.
Yeah, no. No, put the phone up to it right now. Let's see.
Tap it.
Tommy, you don't be self-conscious, okay? Whatever size you got, I'm sure that some girl will tell you it's perfect for her.
It's not about the size of the ship, it's about the motion of the ocean.
There we go.
All right.
That's what small wieners say.
All right, Tommy. Well, tell us about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Well, her name is Heather, and we actually met on a dating app, not the one you guys are speaking of.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
Which one?
No comment.
Okay.
All right.
And what struck you about Heather?
She was very interesting, and we're both into boxing,
Okay.
which shocked me because you don't find a lot of women that are really big into boxing. She actually boxes, kickboxes. She knows the history.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss her off.
That's for sure.
Not at all.
I like that.
She can protect you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I like a man who likes a strong woman.
So what'd you guys do for your date?
Well, here's the kicker. The night before our big date, I had this wonderful idea. We planned to meet at 5 p.m., and I called her and say, wait, let's meet at 5 a.m.
What?
Aha.
5 in the morning?
Yes, it was my special plan to go watch the sunrise. I know this really cool spot, and I wanted to take her.
Oh my God! Did she agree to this? I'm sorry.
What do you mean,
As
oh,
a
God?
person who wakes up way before the sun rises every day, I could go a whole lifetime without another sunrise and be totally satisfied.
But that's cute.
It's romantic.
It is romantic, bro.
Yeah, but 5 a.m., man, she agree?
Yeah, she definitely agreed. I
Oh.
mean, we get up for work every day, 5 a.m. or other things. Why not for a little enjoyment?
There
Okay.
you go. I like that.
Okay, so how did the 5 a.m.
Oof.
sunrise date go?
Well, I pick her up, and we're driving to the special place to watch the sunrise, and it was a bit stormy and cloudy, so we didn't get to see much.
I told you, they're always a disappointment.
Maybe you
did
should have
you
checked the
say?
weather app before you tried to set up this date then.
Well, you know, I have basic cable. I don't have the Weather Channel.
Do you have an app that you can look at? It has weather on there.
Oh, really? Is it a weather app for guys with small PPs?
I'm sure that's out there too.
That's why it's so cold today. I can tell.
That's your barometer.
So how did it go?
It just got worse from there because it started raining,
Oh, no.
and we had to run to the car, and we were soaked.
So it wasn't one of those romantic downpour rains where you end up making out in it.
No, it wasn't that. It was like, what is going on? We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Were you able to turn it around?
We got a bit better. We went to a coffee shop. We were a bit both sleepy and groggy, so the conversation wasn't that great.
Oh, no.
So wait, what point did you regret your 5 a.m. date decision?
Definitely when it started raining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I
Right.
liked that date idea too.
Was there something good that you enjoyed about this date, or was it all just a tragedy?
Just being with her was awesome.
Okay.
So you did like her through all of this. It's just that maybe she's what? What do you think? She doesn't like you, or what's your theory?
Well, after the coffee shop, since we were both tired, I said, let's go home, take naps, and then we'll meet up at 9:30 to go have breakfast.
Uh-huh.
I go to the restaurant. She's not there. Call her, no answer. And I haven't heard from her in a while, and that's why I need you guys to help me figure this out.
Yeah. So she stood you
It's an
up.
enigma. Well, she was really tired. She could possibly still be sleeping.
Hey, honestly, if it was me, bro, I oversleep all the time.
How long has it been since that was supposed to happen?
Yeah.
About, I would say roughly a week.
Yeah, she's not sleeping beauty, you guys. she's not been sleeping for a week.
Wake up, please.
I think that if you get a do-over, you need to try to go for an evening date.
That's probably more feasible.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I reached out a few times, but she's not responding at all. And the worst thing is I could see that she read the messages.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's got her read on?
Left on red.
Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
That's brutal, man.
Take that off your phone, everyone, right now. It hurts people's
You
feelings.
can take that off?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song. We're going to come back, call Heather for you, and see if we can get you a second date update, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, we're on the phone with Tommy. Tommy asked his... Hi, Tommy. Sorry, I was still going to keep talking, but you're there. He's excited.
Yeah.
Back.
Thanks, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
All right, pipe down. Let me finish. Tommy asked... Okay, you keep talking. Not very good at taking instructions, are you, Tom?
Jeff's turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You done?
Uh-huh.
All right, good. Tommy asked his
Should I be
date.
quiet now,
Okay,
or-
you know what, Tommy? I'm about to cut this date short. Like, I'm not going to do it.
Now he's just trolling
Maybe
you.
this is why you're not getting a call back, Tommy. Do you always interrupt when people are talking?
And then he doesn't talk when you want him to talk. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Like him. He's
Tell.
I can answer?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Sorry.
This is gonna
This
take
is
forever.
so awkward.
Tommy.
Just call her, please.
Recap the date, Jeff.
Tommy made his date wake up at 5 in the morning so they could go watch the sunrise.
Oh,
But
God.
he didn't check the weather the morning of, because if he did, he would have noticed that there was rain and clouds in the forecast, and you wouldn't have been able to see it come up anyway.
Yeah.
So instead, he suggested they both go home and nap and meet up for breakfast, but Heather never showed up to breakfast.
Yeah, that was a real bummer.
Yeah.
So now he wants us to call Heather and figure out where'd she go.
Yeah. And, I will say, Tommy, although not good on you that you didn't do a little bit of planning by checking the weather, she could have easily done the same thing. You guys could have looked at it while you were driving out there before you got rained on.
That's true. Equal rights.
Yeah.
You are correct.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Tommy.
All right. So we can call her and blame it on her when
No,
we get her on the
that's not what
phone.
I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think that she could be open to accepting some responsibility and thus be open to going on another date with you.
Yeah, that'll be amazing.
Hope. That's what we have here.
All right. Let's see if we can make it happen. We're going to dial the phone number right now and try and get your second date update.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi. I'd like to speak to Heather, please.
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Heather. My name is Young Jeffrey from the radio. How you doing?
Hi. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. We're doing something with you called the second date update. It's where if someone goes out on a date with someone and afterwards they're getting blown off, they can ask us to call their date and try and figure out why.
Okay.
Okay.
Congrats.
Oh, so wait, this has to do with me?
Yeah. Yes. That's why I'm calling you.
Definitely.
We're calling because you went out with a guy named Tommy.
Oh, God.
I know. He told us about his terrible date idea, about the 5 a.m.
Well, terrible.
sunrise thing.
Brooke, we're trying to help this guy.
Well, I'm just saying. I want to know, Heather, why would
Well,
you
you're already
agree to a
calling the
5
date
a.m.
terrible.
date?
Hold on. This was a nice date, a nice idea for a date, and we'd like to know what happened from your perspective.
I mean, I was trying to be open-minded. I was like, this is different, but maybe it'll be fun. And it wasn't.
Yeah, it sounded like a series of unfortunate events. Like, first you guys couldn't see the sunrise.
He's unfortunate, actually.
Oh.
Why would you say that?
I'm not sure what he told you or didn't tell you. I mean, did he tell you that when we got up there it started raining? And
Yeah, he took blame for that for sure.
Yeah, you said that you guys tried to walk around a little bit, but you ended up getting all wet, and so you had to go back in the car, grab some coffee. But then he said you guys should go home and take a nap and get breakfast afterwards, but you never showed up to breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't. I was so weirded out by the whole situation.
Wait.
What? I thought you overslept or
Well,
something.
okay, here's the thing. I don't think that there's any excuse for just standing somebody up. Like, why would you agree to breakfast and then just not show up?
I was just trying to get out of there alive. I mean, it was just...
What? Alive?
His behavior was very strange. He started yelling at the sun.
What?
He was angry with the sun.
What was he saying?
He was just ranting and raving, angry with Mother Nature that it, ruined our date. But honestly, we kind of laughed about it. He ruined our date.
Oh.
Okay.
So he was, actually
I mean, it's
angry.
definitely weird behavior.
I mean, I could give him a pass on being frustrated or whatever, but I'm in no rush to hang out with someone who reacts like that.
Wow.
Oh, man.
It's just so weird because when we talked to him, he seemed so calm.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. When we spoke on the phone, he seemed so nice, and at the coffee shop, he was great. But then there was this other side of his personality and his anger towards the sun. I mean, it was concerning.
Well, maybe we should see which side of the personality is on the phone because he's been on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, I don't even know what to say. You don't like passionate people?
What?
Yeah.
That's your response?
Heather, that's Tommy.
What? What did you set me up for this? Now you're on the phone?
Yeah, I just don't understand. You don't like passion? The sun ruined our date. So, of course, I was a little upset.
You were more than a little upset.
Listen, I felt that the sun wronged us. So I got a little upset and yelled at him.
Betrayed
Wronged
us.
you?
Yeah, he was standing up for you against the sun. He can protect you.
Chivalry.
Exactly.
I mean,
I'm better than
protect-
SPF 225.
Tommy, you
See?
were no.
He's
Hold up,
kidding right
hold
now.
up. For real though, you were screaming at the sun. I mean, it was actually the clouds' fault. Okay, that you didn't see the damn sunrise, but whatever.
The sun's supposed to be more powerful than the clouds.
See, he's kidding,
But
you guys.
were you joking when you were jumping up and down?
No, I wasn't joking. This date with Heather meant a heck of a lot to me. And I was really frustrated, so I let it out on the sky.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
then.
All right. But can you understand that, Heather was weirded out by that?
Hey, if she doesn't understand passionate people, I don't know what to say.
I understand passionate people. You were erratic. It's two completely different things.
You know what, Heather? I've been thinking about this a lot. And when I'm with you, I realize I don't even need the sun.
What?
Is that a lie?
That's so cute.
No, Heather,
I'm glad
you
you've been
are
thinking
my
about it because I haven't been.
my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray.
What is happening?
You'll never
Oh
know
my God.
how much I like you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Yeah! Oh, hearts of many on that one. I
Oh,
love
wow.
Okay.
Heather?
it. He's cute.
You're his
I
sunshine.
don't know what to say.
Is that a
just
wait, is that a
smiling.
cute giggle or is that a this is insane giggle?
Both, but part of it's cute, part of it's insane. I don't know what to say.
Isn't love crazy, though?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I love this guy.
I don't want crazy. I want healthy.
Okay, Tommy, the singing seems to be working, though, so maybe do another one. Do Walking on Sunshine now.
Oh, good suggestion.
I don't know that song.
Oh,
okay.
you're losing her.
Not even Here Comes the Sun, Tommy? You don't have any backup sun songs?
All right, Heather, listen, look, I apologize. I got a little upset about our date not working out, but it really meant a lot to me. So instead of a sunrise date, let's do a sunset date.
Tommy, I really think you should not be scheduling your dates around the sun all the time because you're going to screw yourself over here.
Why not? Our whole life is planned around the sun.
Well, I know, but then you get a few clouds again, and all of a sudden you're going to be screaming at the sky.
Have you not seen the Mayan calendar? Hello?
What does that have to do with anything?
Life is based around the sun.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Heather, you could be his son.
Have you not seen The Matrix? Come on, people.
Now we're going to the Matrix.
I don't know what that
Have you not seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Tommy?
I have seen it, and it's a terrible movie.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Man. Sorry, DreamWorks. Tommy's not a fan.
Yeah.
So?
But let's bring it back to the conversation at hand. Heather, would you like to go out on another date with Tommy? We'll pay for it.
Oh, man, I heard you laughing there at the end, Heather.
I feel like I would give him one chance for a normal date. No, none of the sun shit. One date, dinner or a drink, only because you sang, and I found that hilarious.
Oh,
okay,
see?
it did it.
He's romantic.
Congratulations.
Good job, Tommy. You got another date.
You know what, you guys? You are my sunshine.
Oh,
we make him happy.
Do we get a song, Tommy?
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Oh, sorry.
The skies are gray.
God, you're a terrible singer, Tommy. But thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, sometimes we do second date updates that are more than just one date. Like the guy who's on the phone right now to do a second date update, he actually hung out with the woman that he wants to call the entire weekend.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Now he's not getting a call back. I think it's probably because he was a weekend lover. That's what happens. Sometimes people take weekend lovers. And maybe, Sam, maybe you were a weekend lover. You ever think about that?
I don't think so. We never did much like actual loving, but
Maybe
we had fun.
Mama just wanted a tasty morsel of meat for the weekend, and that meat was named Sam.
Talking about?
We just wanted some orange candy for her son's baseball game or something. I don't know, but
Wait,
I don't think that's what was happening.
Your weekend lover experience involved her son?
Yeah, she's a single mom, but she's really, really pretty, and she's super fun. She's got great personality, too. I was really pleasantly surprised.
How did you meet this single mommy?
We met online.
Weekendlovers.com?
Weekendlovers.com.
Why do you say lover so weird?
You really need to start that.
Kind of the way you have to say it. All right. So you
Hang
met.
out for a weekend and then don't call me back, ghostme.com. Yeah,
All right.
that's great.
So wait, the first time you guys hung out, you met her son, and that didn't alarm you at all?
Oh, no. We didn't. It wasn't the first time we hung out. The first time we did it actually kind of like the classic way. We went for drinks, and we had a lot of fun, but she had to leave early because she said, she had to go take care of her kid, and I was, it made total sense. But we had a lot of fun, so because we hadn't really spent a huge amount of time together that first night, I said, well, hey, why don't we go out to dinner tomorrow night, which was Saturday.
Okay.
So she said, okay, sure. And things went even better the second time, It was great. We were laughing. We were telling each other jokes, getting to know each other better. And the next day she says, well, hey, my son has a Little League baseball game. So I was like, cool. And she said, why don't you come? And I said, I'd love to. So
You're like, boring. I only watch professional sports. Kids don't know how to play very well.
Dude, Little League baseball is more interesting than real baseball because, they whiff the ball and they don't know what they're doing. That's funny.
Okay, so
real baseball is just like they spit and they scratch themselves. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I love it. So you actually went along to watch your son's baseball game. That's, I don't know, it feels like a big commitment to me.
Well, yeah, but I was feeling it. So I said, you know what? Cast your fate to the wind. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
Could be fun.
And what was that like? Was it what you expected it to be?
Well, pretty much, yeah. Nobody really, it's a Little League baseball game. So, I spent some time talking to the other parents. We watched the game a little bit. But after the game, I was trying to score some brownie points with their kids, so I took them aside and I bought them a hot dog and an ice cream cone. And I said, well, don't tell your mom because, she's probably going to get mad that you had the sweets, et cetera, et cetera.
Wait, hold up. You went ahead and bought her son something that you told him to keep as a secret? Like, that's kind of creepy.
Like, here's some candy.
Yeah.
It's not creepy. It's man time, like man to man.
That sounds creepier when you say that.
It's man boy
I've heard
time.
that before. Trust me, nothing good came of that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, that's my first red flag, is that you're buying her son ice cream without asking her.
Well, he wanted it, and I was...
Again, you're just making yourself sound terrible, Sam.
Not doing myself any favors right now.
No, you're not. Anyway, you got the kid some ice cream, and did his mom like give explicit details not to give him any ice cream?
No, I mean, she hadn't said not to, but she hadn't said it was okay either. I didn't even ask.
Okay. You're just trying to be that cool guy like, hey, dude, here's some ice cream. Don't tell your mommy I'm the man. By the way, own a leather jacket and a car. And I want your mommy to like me. High five. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, but stretch that out over like 10 minutes, and that's basically that.
All right.
So how did the T-ball game end?
It ended fine. We just talked a little bit, and she said she had to get him home, and I said okay, and then she took off, and then I took off. But then I tried to call her that evening, tell her I had fun and see if we could make plans to hang out again, and she didn't pick up. So I left her a voicemail, and she didn't answer, and then a day or two went by, and I texted her, and she still didn't answer. She's just like, as soon as she left the game, that's the last I've heard of her. Whoa. And I've been pouring it over my head, and I'm thinking, and I'll bet you any amount of money that little probably told on me and ratted me out.
Okay.
Yeah, said I bought him ice cream, and she probably flipped out and got mad that I'd gotten. It was just a little bit. It was one scoop.
But it's not the ice cream. It's the going behind her back thing, because you don't know her parenting style. You don't know what rules she has set up.
Yeah.
There's 8,000 different reasons why that's not a good idea.
None of them are good, though. It's just an ice cream cone. If you're that kind of like, hyper parent, it's like, come on, loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if that bastard ratted you out. Then your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to Brooke and Jubal Field and your second date update. Up to bat right now is Sam. And Sam's in quite the pickle. He went out with Brenda and spent the entire weekend hanging out with her, some dinner and some drinks, and then concluded his weekend with a wonderful day at the ballpark watching her son play in a Little League game. But now Sam isn't getting a call back. Will he be 0 for 1 in career second date updates? We'll find out in just a moment. But first, let's talk to Sam and see if he's ready to make the call. Sam, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's like, actually, I'm asleep listening to your baseball announcer voice, but...
Like most people are when they watch baseball. Sam, we're going to give her a call and find out why she's not calling you back after what you thought was a wonderful weekend. Any other thoughts before we get started?
I'm just confused as to why she wouldn't call me back, because we spent 3 straight days together. So
well, I'll dial her phone number right now then and see if we can figure out what happened. Okay
All
right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Brenda, please?
this is she.
Hey, Brenda, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, I'm fine. Who is this again?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Okay, obviously, long-time listener. Appreciate that, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Any idea why a radio show would be calling you?
I don't know. Did I win something?
No, you didn't. You actually went out on a date with one of our listeners, and now you're not calling him back, and he's wondering what happened. His name is Sam.
Right.
Right. And
Right.
Sam told us that you guys spent like a whole weekend together, but now you won't call him back.
Well, I don't think I would call it a whole weekend. I mean, it wasn't like we were together every waking moment.
That's a good point.
Okay.
He said you did dinner, you did drinks.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it was a fun time for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it started off all right, but I don't know.
Started off all right. That's usually how people like dates recapped. Did you just not enjoy hanging out with him?
I mean, I was kind of into him the first night. He was nice. I mean, I
nice enough for me to try again for dinner.
Nice enough.
Nice enough.
Yeah.
You're just showering this dude with compliments.
I thought for sure you would have been like head over heels for this guy since you invited him to your son's t-ball game. Because that's a big leap.
Yeah.
How do you know he went to my kid's game?
He told us all about it.
Oh, he did? He told you everything?
Yeah, he said that you guys went out on a Friday night, had some drinks, then dinner on Saturday, and then your son's baseball game on Sunday. Yeah. And he's confused because he thought you had a wonderful time each of those days.
Well, something changed Sunday at the baseball game.
Changed?
Yeah, I mean, we're at the Little League game, having a nice time, and suddenly he kind of starts, like, talking trash about these little kids' sports skills.
He's ripping on the kids. I mean, it's understandable. Little League play is terrible.
They're children!
Yeah, I know. And
Little kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 5 years old.
And it's time to step it up and play like an 8-year-old. That's what I say. But so he was ripping on the kids the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he's like cracking jokes about them kind of loudly, and like other parents are starting to kind of give weird glances. And then at one point, he like turns to me and says, in all seriousness, he says, "Looks like your son could use some throwing lessons."
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll teach him how to not throw like a girl.
Oh, there is so much wrong with that statement on so many levels.
Was he serious about that, or was it a really bad joke?
He seemed totally serious about it to me. Like, I mean, he made a point about it 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
Yes.
What was your response? I mean, did you say anything back to him? I mean, my mom would have been like, yeah, you're right, the kid sucks. But, like, did you say, don't talk about my kid that way?
No, I didn't say a thing. I mean, I'm not going to honor that with a response. But I was fuming.
Okay, understandable. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want some jerk like that around me or my kids.
okay.
Totally.
Well, unfortunately, he's kind of around you right now because he's actually on the other line listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yep. Sam, you there?
Hi, Brenda.
Hello?
I guess we should probably have a little chat then, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
First of all,
I don't know.
I just
I don't
want
know
to
what
say,
else there is to say right now, Sam. Except, maybe you'd like to apologize.
let's just hang on, let me finish, all right? I just want to say, for the record, I was trying to help, all right? I didn't mean anything malicious. I wasn't trying to be nasty. I'm just calling it like it was. I like sports. I kind of get into sports. I wasn't being vicious or nasty. I mean, I didn't get drunk or throw my beer. You make it sound like I was some sort of Yeti out there in the stands, but I wasn't. Not to my estimation, anyway. And yeah, I was trying to find a way to honestly kind of bond with your kid, and I thought maybe if we could play some baseball. I mean, because I know you've got your son, and your son's your top priority. So if I want to be with you, I have to get along with your son as well. That's a part of who you are. So I was trying to help. I was honestly, I wasn't going to lie to you or sugarcoat anything. I'm just saying it like it was.
You're not going to bond with a 5-year-old kid by telling his mother that he sucks. I'm sorry.
I know it's just going to sound weird, but I didn't mean that in a bad way.
You didn't mean it in a bad
I can't
way.
believe you were actually critiquing a 5-year-old's performance. Like, you should just be happy if they make it to first base instead of third base.
Yes.
Look, if you start now, you might actually have like a Cal Ripken on your hands, if you could have started early.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You would totally be one of those dads when you have kids, won't you?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't see any problem with wanting your kids to be the best that they can be. And Brenda, honestly, that's all I want for your son is just, I don't want him to suck as bad as he did that day.
Oh, my God.
And I mean that with all due respect.
With all due respect, that is so rude.
Well, if you're going to take it rude, it's going to be rude. You could just, laugh it off.
You honestly have no idea about what you're saying, do you?
I have every idea what I'm saying. I was offering to help him be better. If you didn't want me to help, you could have just said thanks, but no thanks. You didn't have to ghost me on the phone like this.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. There's nothing wrong with my son's athletic ability. There's something mentally wrong with you criticizing 5-year-old kids.
Yes.
Look, again, for the record, it's not that there's anything wrong, quote unquote, with your kid's athletic ability. I just said he could be better.
Well,
Dude, just
in that
stop
case,
already.
Brenda, would you like to go on a second date with Sam? I know he'd like to see you again. We'll pay for it.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to go on a second date with some guy who's going to criticize my son's spelling test.
Well, if he's not a good speller, I was a great speller growing up. I could coach him a little bit.
See, Brenda, Sam could coach your kid in all the ways of being a man.
Best dad ever.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Super dad. Are you sure you don't want to go out with him?
Yeah, I'm positive on this one, guys.
Smart. Very smart.
That's extremely disappointing.
I guess we did find out that Sam is 0 for 1 in the date department. Just shows Sam that every time he criticizes a 5-year-old's throwing skills, he definitely doesn't get a date. Maybe next time he'll try to not do that. What do you think, Sam?
Well, at least he didn't rat me out about the ice cream, so that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sam!
Ice cream? What ice cream?
Don't worry about it, Brenda. Thanks for your time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I don't really support the guy ripping on the kid's baseball skills, but the kid probably did suck. Let's give him that. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That second date update you just heard was obviously taped while Brooke was still here. She's out on maternity leave and Jackie is filling in. But this dude named Sam wanted to call a woman named Brenda. He was confused why she wasn't calling back after they spent like the whole weekend together, even went to her kid's Little League game. And Brenda wasn't calling him back because during the game, he just ripped on the kid the whole time. I was like, I can teach him how to throw like a boy if you want to.
Yeah, that's sort of a turnoff, I mean,
Yeah.
on a date, if he's already kind of being a bully, why would you go on another date with a bully?
A bully and then stepping in as a father figure, like, I'll take care of this.
He won't
Teach
be
the kid how to
overbearing at
throw.
all.
We're only going to raise champions together, you and I, Brenda. So at the end of everything, she yelled at him and told him never to call her again. And he still didn't get it. He's still like, what? I was just trying to help. Kid sucks.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. He should just be a little league coach and get all his aggressions out on other,
Oh, no.
And
He
then
really should.
keep it separate from his dating life.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
It doesn't feel good when you know somebody just lied to you.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it never does.
Like, for example, I had a listener tell me just the other day, wow, Jeff, your song was so great.
Bro, your songs are great. Come on.
You're keeping it going. No, I get it. You hate me. What are you going to tell me next? Brooke's nice? One of our listeners, one of our listeners, Ryan, says his date lied right to his face when they met up, and he does not understand why. So he's on this right now. Ryan, how's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I can't figure out why you're calling us for a second date if this person lied to you right away on your first date.
Yeah. Let's find out what happened. But first, tell us about the girl that you met up with. What's her name?
Yeah, her name is Lena. She seemed great. She's a realtor. I met her during an open house that she was showing.
Oh,
okay.
That's cool. Were you shopping or just shopping for hot realtors around?
No. I'm looking to buy a house, and so it was a nice. I'm not going to take it, but she was cute.
Oh,
And,
that's genius. I never thought about it, but if you meet women while you're buying houses, they think you have tons of money.
Well, if they're realtors, they're actually going to get your background and all of your banking
never
information
mind,
at some
never
point.
mind.
Nice try, Jose. I see where that was going.
Sorry to interrupt you, man.
So how did you, what type of game did you try and play on Lena there?
No game. We just started chatting, and we kind of hit it off. We just kind of clicked. There was something nice. And
the rare, just honest, play it straight game. We don't hear about that a lot.
That's what he's calling us.
It's not a game.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey. Yeah.
I'm going to write that one down.
Yeah. I don't know how
over the
that
top.
worked out for you, but it's great that it did. So what did you and Lena end up doing for a date?
anyway, I emailed her, right? Because I had her email because of the open house and everything. So, and I said, I'd love to just get to know you more. This isn't about work. I'm not interested in the house. Just came out and flat out said it, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's
and
great.
she said, yeah. I think that'd be great.
Nice.
So it felt like a date going in. Like it seemed pretty clear that she wasn't just trying to get another client.
Exactly. Yes. I mean,
Okay.
we did talk about work and everything like that. I'm an audiobook narrator. She's a realtor. So we talked about our jobs and what we're doing right now.
Cool.
Oh,
But
okay.
that was just a part of it, right? It was a coffee and it was nice, but it only lasted for about 20 to 25 minutes. It was
Whoa.
pretty short. She gave an abrupt ending to it all. She looked at her watch and she said, "Oh no, I've got a client meeting."
Okay.
And she did the quick hug goodbye and she left.
Oh, you don't believe her? You think she was lying about the client meeting?
So here's the catch. I know this is weird, but check it out. I also left because I was like, why am I here? You know?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. If she's leaving, you would probably end up leaving too.
I'm going to sit in the coffee shop for another half hour.
So I saw her walking down the street. I was a little bit behind her. And she went into the Container Store that was right down the street. That was it had all of the, organizational tools for a closet and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just saw her go on into the client, and I was like, "That's a weird place to meet a client in a Container Store." And so she just stayed there for 30 minutes, just browsing.
Wait. Where did you stay for that 30 minutes? Because that seems weird.
I was on a park bench across the street.
Oh,
You're scoping it out. It's like a private investigator.
I would do the
Yeah.
same thing.
She's a realtor. Maybe she had to get some sort of something for staging a house or, there could be a very plausible reason.
Great. Why lie about a client meeting then?
Because maybe she honestly had to go get this stuff.
Here's the question. Did she actually buy anything from the store?
No, she didn't. She browsed for 30 minutes and then just left.
Huh.
Interesting.
Did she
Okay.
talk to anybody while she was in the store?
Well, I don't know.
You bugged her. What
Did you
she
go
say?
into the store?
I did not go into the store. No,
No.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
that's where you draw the line in watching people. I see.
Even stalkers have to have their limits.
Yeah.
So what happened? I mean, why exactly are you calling for our help right now? Are you still interested in trying to get another date with Lena?
No, I really would like to see what her excuse is.
You just want to call her out.
I want to call her out on the radio.
Even if she said, bro, what if she's like, "Oh my God, he was so great, and I actually can't wait to see him again." What's your reaction going to be to that?
I don't believe it. Then why did you lie to me, though?
Is this just a lot of bad dates all piling up and you finally cracked? Is that what this is?
No, this is me just being look, be yourself. Be unadulteratedly yourself all the time.
And it's you standing up for yourself, bro. I think you're standing up for your own morals,
I don't
right?
think she did anything wrong. You still don't know. It's just easier to say client meeting than it is to say, well, we're staging this home and I need organizational tools for the junk drawer. So I need to
get
go,
that. But
Well-
a 20-minute date is so short.
It is short.
To cut it short like that.
Let's take a poll around the room. Who believes Lena was telling the truth that she actually had to meet a client?
No.
No from Alexis?
Can I vote that I don't think it matters? I
No.
don't think...
Way to take the safe answer, Brooke.
I just
Come
don't
on,
think
Brooke.
it matters, but I think she could absolutely possibly be telling the truth.
Okay.
Absolutely,
Jose?
possibly.
She's a liar, like all women.
Oh, come
All
on.
of them,
All
Jeff.
right, another burned,
You
scorned
say you
man.
love us and you never do. You
Okay.
hear me?
Okay.
See, look at that.
So
What's your vote, Jeff?
I think she was telling the truth.
Okay, so we got
Really?
two for her,
Split.
two against.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
I don't. Is there anything that happened during the coffee date that could have happened that would have made her want to leave early?
Yeah.
Good question.
Oh, yeah.
I've been racking my brain about that, and I can't think of it.
Okay, you
Nothing.
you didn't yell at a barista or anything.
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try and do some investigating here. We'll get to the
Ooh.
bottom of
It's like
this.
we're going to be sitting on a park bench.
I know. We'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Lena for you, and we'll figure out whether she lied or whether she told the truth. We're gonna do it right after this in your second date.
Thank you.
Hold on. It's Brooke and Jeffrey and the mysterious case of the Container Store confession. Ryan's date, after 20 minutes, said she had to go to meet up with a client. But after he followed her, he saw her go into a container store, quote, casually browsing.
Yeah.
Which, might I add, Brooke, doesn't sound very urgent, like she said it was.
Or very fun.
Yeah.
And so now I'm kind of back on the fence here. At first
Are
I said
you?
I believed Ryan's
No.
date actually had a meeting. Now not so sure anymore. I'm waffling here.
There you go.
I'm just having a hard time siding with a dude who sat outside for 30 minutes and watched a lady from a park bench.
Should have
Yeah.
stopped and siding with the dude, Brooke.
Okay.
I mean, it's true. I mean, whatever happens, this is definitely going to be interesting. And Ryan, you say that you're an audiobook narrator. Once this mystery is solved, would you mind narrating it for the show?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. I cannot wait. It's going to be a New York Times bestseller.
We're going to have a book.
Here's my question, because you're all about the truth, right? You want every last detail of the truth. And so does that mean when we get her on the phone, we can tell her that you sat outside on a park bench and watched her while she shopped?
Yeah, you know what? Fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Again, like, I'm not interested in getting a second date.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't blow it here.
You just want honesty.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that important
But we
to
need
you.
to be careful here because even though we're on an investigative mission, we can't come in too hot. Like, get her on the phone and be like, tell us what you did.
Yeah.
We need to find out what her story is.
I
And
see.
then after we grease the wheels, then we can bring out the heavy interrogation
I
tactics.
wish, get on a big hot
Okay.
light, put it in
Yeah,
her face.
I think you know
de-
what you're talking about. Jeff.
Detective DeBoe is on the case.
That's right. All right. Ryan, you ready to do this, ma'am?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. I'm going to dial her number right now. We're going to solve this mystery. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Lena?
This is she.
Hi, Lena. My name's Jeff. I work on the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. I was hoping you have a second to talk with us.
Sure. What is this regarding?
This is regarding a date that you went on not too long ago with a guy named Ryan.
Oh, what is this about?
This is a segment that we do on our show called a second date. It's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if that person isn't calling you back, you can email our show and we'll help you figure out the reason why.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
Ryan, we've spoke to him a little bit before. He told us about your date and he's a little bit confused about how everything ended. So we're hoping to get your perspective on what happened. Would you mind telling us about it?
Yeah, I mean, we went and got coffee, and that was that.
Yeah, he told us that. He said it didn't last very long. It was like 20 minutes or something, and then you kind of bailed quickly at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't really realize what time it was, and I needed to run, so, I needed to wrap things up.
Aha! You didn't need to run because he watched you.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Sorry. I thought he said we could.
Lena, this is going to feel a little awkward here, but and I don't think Ryan meant to do this on purpose, but after you guys left for coffee, he said he left as well and ended up going in the same direction as you down the street, and he saw you go into a container store.
Wait a second. So was he stalking me?
It feels like that.
I don't think he meant to do it on purpose, but
What?
he did see that happen.
How could you not do that on purpose? Walk and follow me.
Well, you can both be going in the same direction
There's
after
only
you leave.
4. Northwest, southeast. He just picked the right one.
So, Lena, we're just trying to figure out on Ryan's behalf, did you really have a client meeting in the store like you told Ryan you did?
Wow. So he follows me, and I have to now account for my actions. And
See, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
See?
We're just trying
Listen.
Ryan just wants to know if that was the truth or if he did something wrong that made you just want to get out of the date.
I just think you need to be blunt with him and just tell us why. Why didn't you want to see him again? Because he really honestly has no idea.
he has no idea at all. None at all.
Well, he's just confused because, you said, I really have to go. You looked at your watch even and you're like, this is urgent. And then you casually browsed around afterward. And so he feels like he was lied to.
What do you mean casually? How did he know that Wait.
Guys.
Because he was on a park bench watching you the entire time. It's really weird.
Okay, can you just tell us what you were doing?
So he's a psycho.
Look,
you can understand. You can understand. Dating is hard right now. He feels like he's being lied to. It's his last straw. He's not. He's not trying to attack you or anything. He just wants to know the truth. He's just exhausted from this whole process.
Yeah, we're not trying
Did he
to
tell you everything that happened through the coffee conversation?
Well, he said it didn't last very long, and
He
he
didn't
didn't
tell
have much of a chance to talk with you.
Okay, so I don't know if he told you this, but he's a narrator for audiobooks. Yeah, okay.
Right.
So he takes out an MP3 player and he hands me like one of his headsets and says, here, you need to listen to this. And I'm like, okay. So I put it in. I'm already kind of weirded out because it was been in his ear and I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But just to be nice, I listened and he's actually kind of talented. But when we were done, I'm trying to just put on a face because I'm like, I don't know what he expects from me. And then he's like, did you hear how I said the word exploratory? And I'm like, what? And he's like, very powerful, huh? And just starts going on about himself. And at this point, I'm a little kind of taken aback because he just seems extremely obsessed with himself.
So he made you listen to his voice on an audio recording and then had you review his performance of it.
Yes. Oh, no. Yes. And I'm sorry, but I felt extremely uncomfortable the minute he asked me to put that thing in my ear. And then I don't know. I felt like the only thing I could do was just be like, hey, I need to go. I mean, I did have a showing later that day, but
yeah, I'd lie too in that situation.
It was an excuse.
Because a guy's proud of his work and just wants to show you what he does.
It's annoying.
It was a little much on the first date.
Well, I hate to make this worse for him, but I need to let you know that Ryan's been listening quietly on the other line this entire time, and he wants to talk to you.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, my God.
Ryan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel?
I got to tell you, I kind of love it. Like, I know that's somewhat, weird and masochistic of me, but, I kind of need a harsh tone when it comes to that stuff. Because, I do. I'm proud of my work, and I might go a little overboard being, self-congratulatory. And I see how from the outside it can seem obsessed with myself.
It is a little bit weird asking her to review it in front of you right after you listen. Ooh, wasn't that wonderful?
I see how that can be. And so, you know what? I'll work on that. I really will.
That's reasonable.
Usually people don't react like this.
I know.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, listen to that, Lena. He understands the flaws that he made. Does that change the way you look at him?
I mean, the way he responded, I was surprised.
And don't you think it's really impressive the way that I've handled this situation, wouldn't you say? Just making everything so nice between you guys. I mean, that makes me a pretty good radio host, wouldn't you think?
Can we leave a review on you right now, Jeff?
And just listen to my voice, how strong and powerful it is. I mean, I would definitely listen to myself, wouldn't you guys?
Couldn't you say exploratory for me, please?
Exploratory.
Just don't show it.
Ultimately, Lena, what I like to say is I love taking notes, okay? I like to be able to take direction, and I like to be able to do what you want. So, if it comes off too much sometimes, which I do come off.
Yeah, are we ignoring the 30-minute bench watch thing? Okay.
Yeah, we are, okay? Let's just ask. Lena, I mean, I didn't expect that we were going to even do this, but Lena, would you like to go out with Ryan one more time? And we'll pay for it, and he won't make you listen to any of his work.
I'm rooting for this, Lena, because it's logic and reason have finally maybe prevailed.
You've switched teams, bro.
I mean, as long as he can work on his boundaries, the whole following me thing, too. But Ryan, I guess I'd be up for it.
Okay, so that's a yes from Lena. Ryan, what do you think? Are you still cool with this?
No. Ultimately, she lied to me. She lied to me. She simply said, she had to go to a client meeting, and we clearly saw that wasn't true. I can't deal with a liar.
That's just good graces. It's just good etiquette, okay? What is she supposed to say? You are incredibly self-absorbed. No. I need to leave?
A lie does not equal etiquette.
Okay. A lot of women have probably lied to you. I'm just going to tell you that.
Yeah, women lie a lot, bro.
It's interesting that she gave you grace for your mistake, and you're not giving her any grace.
Thank you.
That is kind of the irony.
This is probably why he's still single.
Yeah,
so
probably.
It makes sense to me now.
Ryan?
I've got boundaries, and I can't take a liar. I can't.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Dating's gonna be rough, Ryan.
What is going on?
All right, so that didn't work out, but Ryan, do we still have a deal here? Will you narrate this for us?
Hey!
Yeah, sure. If you want a self-absorbed person narrating his own story, sure, why not?
Okay.
All right, I think we have the right guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he admits it.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm actually very surprised that the guy on the phone for a second date update today isn't getting a call back.
Really?
Because he could be the worst person on the planet. And no matter what, an American girl will call him back. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he's an Englishman.
Yeah, I knew he'd have an accent.
Yep. And so he could be a murderer, and they're still like, I don't care. The accent is so hot. I have to go out with him again. His name is James. James, how are you?
Well, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for emailing us and agreeing to do a second date update.
Absolutely. I'm glad you can help me out, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm surprised that this girl isn't calling you back. I'm guessing, how long have you been in this country?
Couple of years, just 2.5 years now.
Okay, and I'm guessing in your experience, it's probably pretty easy in the bars and the clubs when you meet girls with that accent, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not been a problem so far.
Yeah, I know.
I had an English guy hit on me once. He was so ugly, and I was still flattered by it. I was like, oh, my God, he likes me. He's talking to me.
And she's married, so.
Yeah.
I did have to turn him down because of that, but whatever.
So you're not getting a call back from a girl. Her name is Sarah?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and how did you meet her?
We actually met through Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And, I mean, it's not something that we do very often, although I do very often. But, I met her through Tinder. We agreed to meet up. So I drove over to pick her up. And we went, downtown for a couple of drinks, had something to eat. We spent a couple of hours together. It was good. We had a really good time. She was really cool, like really easy to hang out with,
Let me ask you a question. For a guy like you, who has an accent that American women love, is it annoying? Do they sit there and harp on it the whole time? That's what I picture happening. It's like, oh, it's so cute.
That has been the case a couple of times, but like Sarah was just, she didn't really even pay that much attention to it,
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
And I do feel like if you're a more well-traveled person, you're probably not going to care quite as much.
Right. Yeah, she seemed really, really, really cool. I'm shocked.
What did you like about her so much?
Like I said, she was just really easy to hang out with, like you mentioned about other chicks that like, harp on the accent or always talk about themselves or, always, she was really easy to talk to. She listened to what I had to say. The stuff that she had to say was really interesting. It was like a quality date, It was like we'd known each other a couple of months or something.
Was there like one moment during the date where you're like, she's definitely into me?
Definitely into me?
Yeah, like a moment where she showed how interested she was.
I mean, it seemed like that from the very start,
So why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I honestly don't know. The only thing, this is going to sound stupid, but the only other thing that I can think about is that I just bought a new car, and my parallel parking skills are not really up to par.
Yeah, that's.
It took me like 5 or 6 times to get into the space, and then like I was freaking out about that, and then at some point she even asked me. She was like, "Do you need me to do that for you?
Do you need me to get out and help you park the car, you little Englishman?"
I know. I was like well embarrassed, and then I tried to explain about the other side of the road is not doing me many favors, blah blah blah. Anyway, I get out of the car and then I'll walk into the restaurant and I forget to open the door for her to get out. So,
okay.
If that's something to go by, then I don't know. That might be the only problem.
That is a terrible feeling when you're on a date and you're having trouble parallel parking because then you just start to get hot under the collar and you're embarrassed and you're just
it
like
was awful.
And it's always in front of a crowded window of people too. So it's not just your date watching you, but about 200 other strangers.
Right.
So the only thing that you can think of that might have gone bad on your date is the fact that you had trouble parallel parking and didn't open her door.
Yep.
That seems silly though. That was at the beginning. How did the end of the date go?
It was good. Everything was great. Really, it was really great. Full of smiles, full of happiness. There wasn't one awkward moment during the night when no one had anything to say or,
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. What kind of kiss, though? Like a real quick peck on the lips or a full...
I mean, just a little bit more than that. It wasn't anything, hot and heavy, but, it was a good night kiss.
And what was the last thing that you guys said to each other?
I said, I'll be in touch. And she said, okay, that would be great.
Okay, and has she responded at all to any of your text messages or phone calls?
Not one.
Nothing.
And how many times have you tried to reach her?
I've texted her like 3 or 4 times and called her twice.
And did you tell her like, oh, that kiss made my heart skip a beat or anything like that?
No, I didn't say anything like that. I mean, I met the girl on Tinder,
Yeah, not exactly going to be like, I think you're the love of my life from that kiss.
Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, hang on.
Cheers, mate.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hello, love. And welcome back to today's royal edition of the second date update. I'd be your host, Jubal Flagg, and today we're talking to Sir James of Update.
He went out with a lovely young lass he met on Tinder. Took her out for drinks, hoping that later he'd be able to show her his throbbery.
Wow.
But he was unsuccessful in getting the knickers on the floor back at his flat.
So that's what
So
they
now
call it.
he is on the phone wondering what went wrong. And James, I never asked you, what is your occupation? I would assume chimney sweep? I never...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. I work for Mary Poppins, and I've got a smoking car called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, too.
James is on the phone. James is English, yes, so of course I have to mess with him a little bit because it's weird to us Americans when we hear an accent. Yeah. But he did go out with a girl named Sarah, and Sarah isn't calling him back, which is weird to me because I would think any guy with an English accent or Australian accent in America
Or
just
accent.
kills it. Yeah, accent and
Yeah.
Vietnamese accent, whatever.
whatever.
Any sort of accent usually does very well with the American women. But she's not calling him back. He thinks the reason that he's not getting a call back is because he had trouble parallel parking.
Well.
So much to the point where she was like, hey, do you want me to do it for you? And then he didn't open her door. But that's the only thing you can think of. Other than that, they had a great time. We're about to call her and find out if, in fact, he did something wrong on the date. James, you ready to go?
I am.
Can I ask you one question, James? You don't fall into the stereotype of bad British teeth, do you?
No, that's a myth. The whole thing is a
I don't know.
myth. Like, we don't all walk around like Austin Powers, you know?
I went to London before, and I wouldn't call it a myth, but I'm glad that you're not there.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm at work. I'm good.
Just calling to check in with some of our listeners. Do you listen to the show?
Yeah, no, I listen to you. I'm just shocked you're calling me. It's kind of random.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
Honestly, no.
Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's somebody that you went on a date with recently. His name is James.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, and so it sounds like you know James. He says that you guys met on Tinder and went out for drinks and had a fun time, but you haven't been answering any of his phone calls or text messages. So he asked us to get you on the phone and ask if he did something wrong.
Oh, God. Okay, look, I don't know if I need to do this on the radio. Like, I don't want to embarrass him.
You don't want to... Well, that's okay. He wants to be embarrassed. He's the one that emailed us.
I think he wouldn't really appreciate me calling him out on it.
Okay, but we talked to him, and he's prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Is he on the line right now?
If you're worried about embarrassing him, I mean, he's asking for it, basically. He said he's okay with that.
And I have to know this explanation because he sounds lovely with an accent. I don't know why you would turn this dude down.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the problem. I don't buy it.
What?
You don't buy what?
I don't buy his whole I'm British thing.
Well, you
You think he's faking it?
I studied abroad. I lived in the UK for a couple years. I think he's faking being British because it's something that works. And we met on Tinder, so you can be anybody on Tinder. It's true, though.
Why do you think you think the whole accent thing, everything is just a lie?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Was there like a hint when he was talking that you're like, oh, gotcha?
I mean, didn't you guys, you said you talked to him. Didn't you hear it for yourself? It's pretty bad.
I thought it sounds like he's English to me.
Hey, can I have a little dicky bird now? Can I have a word or what?
Wait, is that him?
Yes, it is. He's actually on the phone. You asked me a second ago, and I didn't answer you on purpose because James is on the other line listening.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
See, are you listening to that? Hello, Sarah. How you doing?
It sounds legit to me, Sarah.
I mean, it is legit. It is legit. I don't know what you want. I mean, I could show you my passport. I could, give you my national insurance number. I could, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to, what do you need to see?
Yeah, I'm sure you could show me your fake green card and your fake passport and your fake everything else.
Yeah, because I've got all the time in the world to sit around and generate fake copies of documents so that I can meet girls on Tinder. You really, I mean, come on.
That's
That's
exactly,
gotta be the
yes.
most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Exactly what I think you're doing. No, it's exactly what I think you're doing.
Wow, Sarah, paranoid much love.
Oh, way to be all patronizing. That's going to make me want to go out on a second date with you.
I mean, at this point, it's really, it's it's neither here nor there now, is it? I mean, you think I'm a complete fake, so I might as well just go box to the wall,
Yeah, I don't think you're fake. I know you're fake. And you're laying it on pretty thick with the whole parallel parking job. Oh, I can't park the car because it's on the right side of the road. It took me 5 to 6 times. I could have
That's a
parallel
pretty good accent, Sarah. That's a pretty good accent. You should try faking it and meeting people on Tinder.
Okay. Just give it up. Your accent is so fake.
I don't know what else to tell you. I've got nothing else to go with. This is me. I'm a
Come on, just give it up, dude. And you have really two perfect teeth for somebody who's British anyway.
I mean, and this is crazy. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah. Do you need me to call my parents in London or something? You can have a little word with them. They can tell you who I am.
Oh, sure. I mean, I'll call international. Hell, we can Skype if we want to. And they can sit there, oh, Papa, cheerio. Who's this? Are you dating James? Oh, she sounds lovely, James. Let's invite her over for tea.
All right, see, now we're crossing the line. This is outrageous, Sarah. I don't know what the it is you want me to do, but, I mean, this is just bloody ridiculous, mate. Anything you say, I'll do to prove to you.
I don't know how to get you to prove that you're faking it, but there's just something slightly untrustworthy about you.
Wow. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm at the end of my tether now.
Sarah, I'm confused. You liked him on the date, right?
Well, I liked him when I met him on Tinder. Until then we met in person and he started faking the British accent.
I don't get this. Why would I fake a British accent? You've already said that I'm a pretty good looking guy and I've got perfect teeth and I've got, everything else. So I wouldn't really have a problem getting dates, would I? I mean, the accent...
That's just it. You're attractive enough on your own. I don't feel like you have to lay it on that thick. You do have nice teeth and you are attractive, which is why you don't need to fake the accent because you have some other stuff going for you already.
What are you talking about, Sarah? Are you a dialect coach now or something? I'm English. I'm from London. Crystal Palace. SW16. What else do you need to know?
James, it doesn't sound like Sarah is going to believe you no matter what.
Yeah.
For the record, James, I believe you that you're
I'm
British.
convinced.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what neighborhood are you from?
I just said that. Crystal Palace.
Oh, sounds made up to me. Yeah, right.
Google it. Google it.
Oh my God,
Google
Sarah.
it. There's a football team. I lived right on Church Road, right opposite the football stadium.
It would be called Church Road, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I would love to ask you if he'll go out on a second date with James. I don't think he can drop the accent because I have a feeling that it's real. Are you willing to go out with him again?
Sarah, do it. Don't sabotage this.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who wants to be a charlatan and lying to my face. And I don't need that. I don't know how he's convinced you guys, but he certainly hasn't convinced me. And I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe you're doing this.
You are having a laugh.
Sorry, James.
Unbelievable.
No second date for you, man.
I don't know what to say, Sarah. I don't know what to say. You missed out, love. You missed out.
That's all right, James. I'm sure there are plenty other girls on Tinder that they happy to drop the knickers for you anytime.
Wow. This girl. Wow.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, both of you. We appreciate it. Sarah,
Yeah.
better luck on Tinder finding like a real American guy who's not faking it like James is.
I'm not faking this thing.
Oh,
Listen
what
to me. Hey, listen up, right? Listen. I'll send you, just for shits and giggles, I'll send you everything. my passport, my green card. I'll send you everything just so that you know. You know, I mean, I'll show you the tattoo of the Union Jack on the end of my if you want.
I hope you actually have that.
That would be amazing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Nicole is on the phone today to do a second date update, and she said in her email that the guy she wants to call today, she liked him because he's cultured.
Oh.
So I'm guessing, Nicole, that he's the type of dude that likes to put mayonnaise on his hot dog. Huh?
That's not
Culture.
No.
Yeah, very fancy dude.
I mean, if we were talking Miracle Whip, maybe.
I don't know. We never ate hot dogs together, so I can't really say, but that wasn't exactly.
How cultured is this guy then? Do you guys eat something other than hot dogs on a first date?
He lived in France for like 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I don't think they have hot
So
dogs out
he's
there.
super well traveled and he's a man of the world.
Super well traveled. He loves to do a ton of adventurous things. He loves to ski. Specifically, he calls it alpine skiing, which I've never heard anyone say that before. Like he's just very rich with his like things that he loves to do. You know?
Is he rich with money too?
I don't know.
Oh,
I never found out.
And how did you meet this man?
We actually met online on a dating website.
Oh, not an alpine skiing enthusiast blog?
I actually have never skied before, which he doesn't know. But
You're like, the powder.
Alpine's
Powder.
the best.
I like a lot of going downhill.
So who chose who on the website? Did you make the first contact or did he?
yeah, I actually reached out to him because I was reading through his profile and I saw that he loved to travel, and that's actually like a huge thing for me. Like I love traveling. I've been to Iceland, France, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria. I love traveling. So when I saw that he lived in France for 8 years, I was like, I have to meet this dude. I have to.
And what did you think the first time you laid eyes on him?
Okay, well, this is how the date started, which is actually kind of embarrassing. I saw him on the picture online, thought he was very cute. Like, I know what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the restaurant first, and I was waiting at the bar for us to get our table, and someone came up to me and said hi. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm actually waiting for someone. And then there was like this awkward moment. And then I was like, oh, my God, Aaron. I didn't realize it was him.
Oh, it was him?
So you thought just some random dude was coming up to hit on you, and you're like, God,
I
not
don't know.
again.
I was really nervous. I was really in my thoughts. And I was like, okay, really excited to meet this guy. And I don't know what it was. I wasn't expecting it in that moment. So I didn't realize it was him. And yeah, it was awkward.
Did he not look like his picture?
No, he did. He looked like his picture. I think it was just, it's like dark lighting in the restaurant. And I don't know. I just was in my thoughts of like, okay, be cool, Nicole, be cool. Like, that's on a great date. And then he walked up to me and I just wasn't expecting it. So that got things off on a weird start. I'll admit it.
Plus, he didn't say bonjour. So I'm sure that totally threw you off.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
He was cool about that though, right?
No, he was. He laughed and, he made some joke about like, how many dates are you going on tonight? And I was like, no, that's not it. And, it was fun. But yeah, when it first started, I was very embarrassed.
So how was the date though? Like, how was the conversation?
Okay, I thought it was great. Like, you know how most first dates is just very like, so what do you do for a living? I do this. And it's kind of like just stiff, like small talk. Like, because he was in France, we talked about how I just recently traveled there. I was just in Cannes, and I went to a film festival, and I swam in the Mediterranean, and we went back and forth and just bonded over like how beautiful the country was. And I don't know, I felt like a really awesome connection with him.
Can I ask, is it Cannes or is it the Cannes Film Festival?
It's not important.
It's a festival in Cannes, France.
Okay, but what's it?
Yeah, but the pronunciation, is it con or can?
It's been driving me nuts my whole life, and I've never been there.
Yeah, it's Cannes. It's Cannes.
So if you say con, are you being pretentious?
You're just being American.
Oh, all right. I thought it was the other way around that was American. Like, I'm going to the Cannes Film Festival. Anyway, so you guys bonded over that. Anything else interesting from the date that we should know about?
at the end, I thought I was making a really fun joke because I thought it went really well. When we were saying goodbye, I asked for a French kiss because he's from France. I thought I was being really bold, and I thought things went well, but he kind of just laughed, and he was like, that was a funny joke, and then just hugged me.
Ouch. Ouch. That must have hurt.
You asked for a kiss in the cutest way possible that you could think of, and he was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
How did you recover from that, or did you?
I just told myself, like, not everyone wants to kiss on the first date, and maybe that's just not his thing. And I walked away still feeling pretty good until I haven't heard from him for a week. So.
And how many times have you tried to call him?
I've called him twice, and his phone has been off. And then I sent a couple texts just to be like, are you still alive? And nothing. So that's why I reached out to you guys.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Okay, and his name is Aaron, you said?
Yeah, Aaron.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call Aaron, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Nicole is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy named Aaron. The two of them bonded over their love of France. They went out to dinner and talked about how they both have traveled there and experienced the Champs-Élysées, Versailles,
Yeah, Versailles
and then
gorgeous.
walked around the Louvre Museum and checked that out for a bit. Just two cultured individuals talking about what they saw over there in Francois.
Oh, no.
Nicole?
You're so American.
Nicole?
Nicole?
Yes. Oh,
Did-
I'm here.
did it-
I was really enjoying the music.
Did it feel like you were out to dinner with Aaron all over again, the way that I was speaking?
Yeah, that definitely did.
I, too, am a very cultured individual. So Nicole met Aaron online. They both have traveled a lot. They bonded over that. They went out to dinner. But at the end of the night, she said, hey, how about a French kiss? I get it, because we've both been to France. And he said, that's a funny joke, and gave her a hug. So no kiss, and now no phone call for over a week. So we're going to get him on the phone and see if we can find out why. I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if he picks up, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Aaron.
This is Aaron.
Aaron, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. From where?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, I only listen to NPR. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're kind of the
It's
same.
great. No, we're not
if you,
at all.
If you add a like NPR plus Justin Bieber plus fart jokes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not familiar. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because a listener to our show actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
A listener. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know anyone who might listen to you, but sure.
Well, you do actually know one person who listens to us. Her name is Nicole, and you guys went out on a date the other day.
Yeah. I know Nicole. I blocked her.
What?
Wait, you what?
I blocked her from everything. Social, her number.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, why would you block her?
How is that any business of yours?
Well, because she emailed us and wanted us to get in touch with you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them afterwards, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask what went wrong. So she was curious why you weren't calling her back, and I guess we know now that you've blocked her, but she wanted to know why.
Oh, so you're going to tell her?
Yeah, that's the whole point. We get the info from you, and then we pass it along to her.
Okay, I think this could be good for her to know, actually.
Okay, so what would you like us to tell Nicole?
Well, tell Nicole that it's been done, it's been played out, and she needs to shake it up a little bit.
Is she like harassing you or something, and that's why you blocked her? Is that what you mean by it's been played out or something?
No, I mean, tell her she needs to stop being so average.
What?
Being so average.
Whoa, what is that?
Okay, and
Very average.
what about her
was
is
mean.
so average?
I mean, not to be mean. I mean, it's just how she is. But, you know, it's the same American thing. The girl who thinks she likes to travel and is so cultured, but really isn't.
So wait, you blocked her from all social media and everything on the internet because you think that she's average and isn't well cultured enough?
I'll give you an example. She says she's well traveled. And she says, France is her favorite place to go. And she says the most incredible place to go in France is Paris. And then she flashes her stupid Eiffel Tower keychain. I was just not impressed.
You were not impressed that she liked Paris?
Not at all. Every American woman says they love Paris.
So what if Paris is an awesome city? So what?
Paris was an awesome city in the 19th century.
So,
Paris is not awesome anymore.
No, most people, you say Lyon or you say Dijon. But, Paris was a while ago. We did that.
Whatever you said to me just sounded like mustard. That's all.
It's a city.
Yeah, I don't know where you're talking about.
You get the gist. She's an American girl, says she loves to travel, and she's just skimmed the surface, and I wasn't that impressed with it, and frankly, I didn't have the patience for it.
You sound super condescending. Can't you just understand that, one, she's trying to connect with you on a level where she knows you have interests?
Connect with me over Paris. I find that very funny.
Whoa.
Paris isn't cool.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, if I ever take a trip to France, I know not to go to Paris now, right?
You can fly to Paris and buy a croissant and go to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and you're still not a world traveler.
What are you talking? There's some people that I know that has never even been out of the country. Good for her for
I pity those
making it.
people.
Okay.
Just like you pity Nicole,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Aaron, thank you for sharing. I need to share with you that Nicole is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Wait, right now?
Yes, right now.
Right now.
Yes, Nicole?
Hey, Aaron, it's that basic chick you went on a date with. I'm so embarrassed right now. I swear to God, he was not this pretentious on our date, okay? He was a cultured person. He was not this condescending. This is not who I thought you were, Aaron.
How would you remotely know that I'm cultured if you're not close to that?
It's you're talking to me as if we didn't converse at all the night. I told you, I've been to many, many countries. You've lived in Paris for 8 years. I've traveled to France, Italy, Austria, Switzerland. I've been many places. How can you say that?
Just stop talking. I don't need to hear, your passport stamps of the world.
Whoa.
I heard you say it once on our date, and I don't need to hear it a second time.
Oh my gosh.
I don't understand. Who do you think you are? Do you think that you're some prince or something? Why do you think that you're so incredible?
Yeah.
Well, I actually do have a little bit of royal ancestry and blood, but but I don't like to talk about it much.
Well, why would you? That's kind of showing off at that point, Aaron.
Well,
look, Aaron, all I have to say is, if you plan on ever finding love in this life, you've got to change because you're being a huge pretentious jerk right now.
I'll think about that next time I'm flying on my jet to Megève with my family to ski, and you're at some senior frauds trying to buy a shot glass. Tell everyone you went to Puerto Vallarta.
My God.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I actually liked you.
And you didn't see any of this on your date with him?
No, he totally hoodwinked me. I thought that he was a really sweet gentleman. I don't know, he must have real game or something.
This guy?
I actually was a gentleman. It was excruciating to sit there for 2 hours or whatever, and I laughed on the inside. And frankly, I think I'm done.
Whoa.
Man.
Well, that makes two of us, Aaron. Finally, we have something actually in common because we are both done. I do not ever want to speak to you again.
Oh, well, that came as a shock.
And Nicole, before you go, it's pronounced can, not can.
You know what, Aaron? Why don't you go suck your own because no woman is ever going to do it for you, okay?
Oh, my God. I just fell in love with Nicole. Oh, my God.
Aaron, you seem cultured enough. Are you able to do that? Because I've heard that Frenchmen can do that to themselves.
As every man should.
This is the reason I don't listen to terrestrial radio.
Well, thank you for being on terrestrial radio for a few minutes. Appreciate your feedback, Aaron. Nicole, I didn't even get to ask if he'd go on a second date with you.
I think you know the answer.
Well,
I'm honestly so sorry you had to deal with him, you guys. I'm very embarrassed right
That's
now.
all right. So what are you going to do now?
I mean, I'm just so angry. I just want to find him and just hit him over the head with a f***ing baguette or something.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if that guy's so classy, why is he meeting up in a bar with a woman he's meeting on social media? Good point. He should be finding them somewhere else. Because he's very refined.
You should go to the art gallery.
If you missed today's second date update, Nicole wanted to call a guy named Aaron. While they were out on their date, they bonded about how they both like to travel. Well, she thought they bonded about how they both like to travel, but apparently she's very basic when it comes to traveling, and he knows because he grew up in Europe. So the fact that she liked Paris was just ridiculous because, of course, every American woman likes Paris. Actually get out and experience the country, you idiot.
Which is so stupid because, even here in America, I think it's really cool to go to New York City still. And it's kind of
you
the same.
would. You would.
It's kind of the same thing.
Try going to Kentucky. All right, go to actual America and experience it for once.
Everyone goes to New York.
You're so lame with your New York keychain. Would you go to the Times Square as well? Ooh, the bright lights. Yeah, shiny things often hold my attention because I'm an idiot. No, thank you. Was basically how he acted the whole time. He really was.
You could hang out with him.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you two are actually BFFs and you didn't know it.
He actually got offended because she had an Eiffel Tower keychain.
Yeah, which is so weird.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Buy a trinket. Buy a trinket from the Eiffel Tower. Oh, God. Try to challenge yourself for once. Anyway, they agreed not to go out because he's kind of a D-bag.
Yeah.
And then she said something at the end that I can't repeat on the radio.
Oh, I love her.
But she told him that he should service himself in a certain way. And I feel like he probably is thinking about that now. I bet you I could. I don't need a woman. I should probably learn to do that anyway because I know almost everything else.
Isn't every man thinking that right now?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Hold on a second. Give me a good idea. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5.
Today's second date update.
Powered by In the Loop Singles.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy that's on the phone to do a second date update today experienced something that I get all the time. He was hit on at the mall.
You get hit on at the mall?
Non-stop. You're walking through there and there's nothing but girls like, hey, you want to try some lotion on? I'm like, get off it. You know, or last time I was there, this guy comes up. He's like, dude, can I shine your shoes? I'm like, bro, I have a girlfriend. I'm not even gay. They're just non-stop when you walk down there. People are hitting on you left and right, you know?
Jobs, man.
No, they're hitting on you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to Ken, I guess. That's how he met the girl that he wants us to call today. Apparently, she was one of those lotion girls at the mall.
For real?
What's up, Ken? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. So you actually asked out one of the kiosk people at the mall?
I like Lotion Girl.
Yeah, Lotion Girl. You actually asked out a Lotion Girl?
Yeah. Normally I avoid the mall in general, and then I just happened to be in there, and those girls are very. I feel like a lot of them are sort of fake and plasticky, but something about her name's Rose. Something about Rose caught my eye, and I got distracted enough to listen to her spiel on this lotion.
We're talking about lotion. Yeah. They're persistent. Mm-hmm. I tried to pass one up a while ago, and she practically jumped on my back to give me a sample of her lotion. So you got wrapped up in her little web of promotion for whatever she was selling. And did she ask you out, or did you ask her out?
I asked her out. I sat there. I talked to her for about 20 minutes. I ended up buying $90 worth of lotion.
Wow. I bet you smell delicious. I can smell you through the phone right now.
I do smell very good, thank you. But yeah, it's something about her. She's like very like the girl next door type of girl. And
how did you ask her out? I mean, was it before or after you purchased $90 worth of her products?
Well, I figured that I might have a better chance if I actually bought the product. So I bought it, and then I actually walked away and then came back.
Oh, that's a nice move.
How many passes did you make? Like 5? Because you know how you do that? You think they're cute and you keep passing by. I think once you go by 3 times, it's officially creepy after that.
I went by 2.
Okay.
Was she shocked when you asked her out?
I think she was slightly embarrassed, but knew that I was sort of stumbling over my words, and I think she took pity on me, actually.
If you're a guy buying $90 worth of lotion from me, I would think you probably were interested somewhat. I don't know many men who just out of the blue do that.
Drop that much money.
I
Yeah.
don't even own a bottle of lotion.
Yeah. So what'd you guys end up doing?
I got her phone number, we talked over the phone, and we agreed to meet for a couple of drinks a couple days later.
So how was it when you guys went out for drinks? Did she seem to enjoy the date?
Yeah, she did. I felt like there are things that, we had in common that I didn't think that we would have in common. For example, I really like longboarding. And amazingly enough, she actually owns a longboard.
Dude,
so
that's tight.
I thought that was great.
That's pretty random, yeah.
I've known a couple girls that longboard. Very rare.
So did everything seem to go well? Are there any awkward moments that happened on your date?
No, everything seemed to go really well. In fact, she agreed to come over and watch a movie at my house later, so we did that. It was awesome.
So things progressed quickly.
Yeah, I thought things were really great. We came back to my house. I threw in Step Brothers.
Good choice. Excellent choice.
Halfway through the movie, I got up, asked her if she needed anything, and I went to use the restroom. I came back, and she was standing in my living room with her coat on, and she said she was ready to leave.
Whoa.
And I was kind of perplexed. I didn't understand.
Did she give you an excuse or a reason why she was leaving?
She just said that she really had to go, and she was sorry, and, I didn't really feel like I wanted to press her. It seemed pretty important, so I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable, but I did think it was a little awkward.
Okay.
Do you think that maybe she was expecting a little bit more action? Because usually come to my place and watch a movie is code for not actually watching half of Step Brothers.
I was wondering about that, but we were having such a great time laughing throughout the movie that I thought that was only going to lead to that after the movie. She wasn't giving me the, vibes that she wasn't into me or anything like that, so it just made it even more confusing.
All right, so since she ditched you and left your place halfway through the movie, have you heard anything back from her?
No, and here's the thing, Jubal, is that I've texted her, I've even left her a voicemail, and she's never gotten back to me. It's just really weird,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
it
is
sounds
weird.
like you guys had a good time. Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I figured it out. I figured out why Ken, who is on the line with us and about to do a second date update, is not getting a call back.
Okay.
Okay? You met this girl at the mall. She was selling lotion. You asked her out, ended up back at your place to watch a movie, and halfway through the movie, she got up and left. You went on a date with a master salesman.
Oh, yeah.
It was all a bait and switch act to get you to go back to that mall and buy some more lotion from her.
Oh, ABC's of sales.
See? Yeah. Do you think that's it? Do you think the whole date was just a scam to sell you more lotion, and that's why she took off on you?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she would have come home to my house if that were the case.
Ken, you clearly don't have the mind of a salesperson.
Yeah, right? She is going to get Lotion Saleswoman of the Year.
All right, man, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then find out if there is a specific reason why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Rose, please?
Yeah. Who is this?
Hi, Rose. Is this the Rose that works in the mall selling lotion?
Yes.
Sold. I'll take all you got.
What is going on?
Hi, Rose. This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. And one of our listeners recently went on a date with you and asked us to give you a call. A guy named Ken.
Oh, my God.
You remember Ken? Hey, you remember Ken. Well, Ken listens to our show. And he sent us an email because he's very curious about the way that you left your date. And he wanted to see if we could get you on the phone since you won't answer any of his phone calls.
I'm sorry. I'm so uncomfortable with this.
What happened with Ken? Because we've talked to Ken a little bit and asked him about your date. To us, it sounded like everything went cool.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it, you just kind of bolted.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm comfortable talking about this to you guys. I mean, I thought we got along fine. We did.
You sound really nervous, Rose.
It's really embarrassing for him, and I don't want to bash him.
It's embarrassing for him.
Oh, no.
I mean, I would assume this would be embarrassing for him.
Well, think about this, Rose. He's the one that wanted us to call you.
Yeah.
And he wanted to hear whatever reason it was because he really liked you.
I mean, the date was fine. It wasn't like, it was nothing on the date. I just, okay, so we were watching a movie at his place, and I got really thirsty, and he went to the bathroom, so I figured I would go to the kitchen to get a glass of water. But to get to the kitchen, I had to pass by the bathroom, and...
Whoa. What was going on in the bathroom? Yeah.
I got really creeped out. I heard some noises in there.
Was he like grunting? Was that the issue?
I would say they were not normal going to the bathroom noises.
They were not normal. What do you mean by that?
I heard some moaning, and it seemed like he was having a very private party in there, and I heard more breathing and more moaning, and then I thought I heard my name, and when I heard my name, that's when I thought
No wonder you bolted. Oh my gosh.
Are you saying that you think he was in the bathroom accosting himself?
I think he was accosting something, and I now know why he needs $90 worth of lotion.
Are you sure that's what you heard, Rose? Because that seems crazy to me. That maybe he got excited in the middle of your date. I don't know.
I mean, unless he really likes taking a piss, I don't know what else is going on.
Guys, is there any reason why you would do that in a date that maybe women don't understand?
Before
or
a date.
something?
You do it before the date, so you get all the nerves out there, and you don't have that whole energy taking over your body.
But you guys were never you weren't kissing or anything. You weren't making out.
No, and it wasn't even like an erotic movie. That's what was so weird.
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Rose, the voice that you just heard is Ken. He's actually been listening on the other line and heard everything you said.
Are you kidding me?
Rose, I can't believe you would say that.
Ken, I didn't want to say anything. That's why I left. But you had people call me to ask me. I
can't believe this. I've been to the bathroom. What, you were eavesdropping through my door?
Look, Ken, I understand you're embarrassed, but you put me in a very...
I'm embarrassed. I invited you into my house, and you snuck up and listened to me in the bathroom. What kind of person are you?
You were moaning loudly when I walked past your bathroom. How am I supposed to ignore that?
What? Well, I can't... That's crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
Ken, be honest. Did you get a little excited in the middle of your date and take an intermission to go hang out with yourself in the bathroom for a minute?
I listen to you guys on the radio. Why is the finger pointing at me?
That's evading the question.
Ken, you're not answering the question.
And we're not judging you. We just want you to be open and honest about it.
Yeah, if you did it, Ken, just admit it.
Just admit it. I mean, that's the issue. Is everyone does it. It was just the timing was weird, and then the hiding is weird. And
Oh, please. This is preposterous, okay? What a man does in the bathroom is completely personal to that man, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Ken, okay, what else could it be? Really?
I have no idea what you were thinking was going on in your mind when you were tiptoeing next to my bathroom door
no, you know
and listening
exactly
in on someone in the bathroom. Okay. You know what? I have no idea way.
Just say what you were doing. If you weren't doing that, what were you doing?
I was using the bathroom. I don't understand why that's not enough for you. I went to the bathroom.
Okay, Ken, I don't know what I'm supposed to think when I hear a... What is that?
It was a sensual bathroom break, Rose.
Yeah.
I don't question why people go to the bathroom and then go sneak up and listen to what they're going to the bathroom for. I mean, did you?
I don't get why you have people call to find out what's going on. Why can't you just say it? I went to the bathroom to like why can't you just say it?
Yeah. You know what, Rose? I don't even think that I would go out with you again because you are a bad
not worried
person.
about that.
Well, I guess that
You
answers. Well, I guess that answers my question then. Rose, would you like to go out with Ken on a second date? I will pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can pay for my therapy.
And Ken, you still don't want to go out with Rose again?
No.
Why not? You already sounds like you got what you needed out of the whole thing.
You know, that's really inappropriate. I'm not even going to go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ken. Hey, next time you go out on a date, just try to be a little more quiet on your bathroom breaks. Whatever you were doing in there.
Turn the water on. Let it run.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Right in the middle of a second date, and if you're just joining us, Jake is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Kelly. They went out to a jazz club for their first date, but I guess it was kind of awkward because they had a strict no-talking policy. So they spent most of the evening writing notes to each other back and forth on cocktail napkins. They did go back to his place after, talked a little bit. He got like a peck on the lips, and then she left, and she's definitely been blowing him off. Jake, I think maybe part of the reason that you're not getting a call back is because you're too much of a rule follower. Whoa. You know?
Maybe. Like, I tried to do everything, you know.
No, but I mean, like, you go to that place with a no-talking policy, and then you listen to their rules, like a bad boy, the kind of girl that guys like, or the kind of guy that girls like, would have saw that rule and instantly just jumped up on stage, grabbed a trumpet, and pulled his pants down, started playing it with his butt. That's the type of bad dude that ladies like, you know?
Yeah, the butt trumpets
Someone
get us
who will
every time. I mean.
Disrupt the jazz club with their butt, and that's why you're not getting a call back.
I kind of envy the people that can do that. I don't know about playing with my butt. But...
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a true talent, though, Jake. I mean, if she loves music.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll get her on the phone in a second and find out if that's the reason, but I'm guessing that probably is it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That has never crossed my mind, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's crossed most people's mind. I actually feel bad for you, man. Like, you kept the cocktail napkin because you wanted it to be a love memento. You obviously saw this going somewhere.
Absolutely. I think it's something cool to have that, like, this is our first date, you know?
Totally. Yeah. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I do.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it doesn't, always take up playing the trumpet with your butt, and then your next dates will always be successful. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kelly?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I'm good. What's going on with you?
Not much, just doing a radio show and thought we'd call you.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. You said you're with a radio show, and what do you need?
Yes, Brooke and Jubal in the morning, that's the name of the show. And we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after that date, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, huh?
We did.
From who?
His name is Jake.
Oh, him?
Yes, him. The dude you went to like a jazz club with?
Yeah.
Yeah. He emailed us, told us that he really liked going out with you, told us about your date, and he also said that it seems like you don't want to go out with him again, so he wants to know why.
Okay, you said it seems like I don't want to go out with him again. I'm going to clarify and say that I don't want to go out with him again.
Oh, that's a strong sentiment.
Okay. Can you tell us why?
It was just a really disappointing night. I was really optimistic.
Were you hoping he would have played a trumpet with his butt?
What? That doesn't make any sense to
He
her.
has no idea what that means.
Yeah, don't worry about that comment. Anyway, why was it disappointing?
Okay, I don't know what you guys know, but we went to a jazz bar, and
Yeah, he told us that. He said you guys couldn't talk because there was like a no talking policy, so you wrote notes. And he thought that actually was a good thing. Like you guys bonded over that and thought it was funny and stuff.
totally. It was. I mean, that was really fun. It was really cute. And then, I was feeling good about the night, about him. And then we went back to his place, and he made me a drink, and then he wanted to give me a grand tour of his place.
Uh-oh. Does he have something creepy in his house? We've heard that a lot on these second dates.
So, I mean, he kind of took me around to, like, the normal stuff, like the kitchen, living room, whatever, showing me the place. And then we went into this one room, and there were glowing sticker stars on the ceiling, and there were trophies on the wall, and there were bunk beds. And I thought, oh, my God, like, do you have a kid?
Right.
And he said no, and started laughing and said that it was his room and that him and his roommate sleep in bunk beds because they want to save money because rent is expensive. And it's not only him and his roommate in the bunk bed, but the whole apartment, which is a one-bedroom, by the way, houses 4 people.
What?
And some of the other people are sleeping on like a pull-out couch or on an air mattress because they all want to save money.
Well, I mean, you kind of got to understand that. Like, rent is insane. That seems pretty extreme, but...
Right. I mean, like, I'm all about, finding ways to save your money, but I don't know if this is the right fit for me.
You're not trying to date a dude with bunk beds that stares at glowing stars on his ceiling?
And, this is the other thing, is that he said, oh, well, my roommates aren't going to be back for another hour, so we can do stuff.
Did he mean, like, obviously you think he was implying sexual stuff?
I mean, most likely, but...
Who knows? He's got bunk beds and stars on his ceilings. He might have meant Legos. He might have bought a new Lego city or something you guys could have built.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not the type of man that I see myself dating because this apparently is a man-child, 12-year-old bedroom.
How do you know? I mean, okay, the stars are one thing, but what if he's just really good with money and he's budgeting and he's saving for something? Like, I don't know. I feel like you're passing a lot of judgment. I
mean, I have priorities, and I think dating someone who's sleeping on a bunk bed with his roommate underneath, like, I'm not really trying to spend the night over there.
Yeah.
So, but
He could be a secret millionaire.
Yeah. I mean,
You
like, Jubal's right. Like, don't you have a place that you can bring him back to?
Sure, but I also like going to other places. Like, like all the other men I've dated at least have their own room, let alone their own bed.
Well, he has his own bed.
It's just on top of another
Yeah,
bed.
it's just...
Yeah, it's on top of his buddy's bed.
Yeah, I'm not into it, so I don't really know what else to tell you.
Well, I think you told us everything you need to tell us. I do need to tell you something, though. Jake is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yep, he is. Jake, you there?
Yeah, hey. I don't get it.
Hi.
Are you serious? Like, are you judging me for...
Dude.
I
sorry.
want to save money. I live in this bachelor pad with roommates. It's how we, get by.
Yo, I don't know if I would call this a bachelor pad. Your bunk bed has a slide.
Dude, that's kind of awesome. Sorry to interrupt, but...
Yeah, it's totally awesome. You didn't even go down it once. Just because we're older doesn't mean that we can't have fun in our own room.
Jake, that's a kid thing. They have those bunk beds with slides. As an adult man, you should have a more appropriate bed.
Well, I mean, if you need me to take the slide off, I totally can. It's easy. It's just plastic.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
The bunk bed is a really great idea. We can stay in one room. Past girlfriends I've had actually like it because it, we actually have to sleep closer and cuddle. You know what I mean? And it's been really great.
Yeah, cuddling with you, me, and then your roommate below us.
But my roommate is a really heavy sleeper. He won't wake up for anything.
Yeah. You can go up and down that slide all night long. You won't even know.
I didn't even talk to you when I was there about the whole star thing on your ceiling. Like, what is that even for?
I'm on the top bunk. It helps me read at night.
What do you mean it helps you read?
Yeah, it glows for the first hour after I turn off the lights, and I can still read.
Those are not bright enough to read by. Nice try, though. That was a good try.
Okay, so what? I think they're cool looking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There's the answer.
I just think that I should be judged on the time that we had and the connection that we had on that night, and not on just like a piece of furniture that I have.
Yeah, he still saved up his allowance so you guys could go to that jazz club. Right, Kelly?
I mean, you've got to understand from her point of view. I don't think it's necessarily just about the furniture. It's that, like, you're sharing a room with a dude still.
Here's the thing. I've been saving a lot of money doing this.
Yeah.
And I have goals what to do with that money. I'm actually going to buy a condo in the next 5 years.
So there you go, Kelly. Like, he's not going to permanently be living in that bunk bed. I mean, the bunk bed might go to the condo, but who knows? But, like...
So, Jake, you're telling me that I should trust you because you're saving money to buy a condo that maybe you'll get in 5 years.
Exactly. It's going to be a really nice condo, too.
How many roommates will you have in your condo?
Hopefully just one. Hopefully it's going to be you, Kelly.
All right. Well, Kelly, would you like to go out on a second date with Jake? We will pay for it. And who knows, one day you could be living in a condo with Jake, with a bunk bed, with a slide.
I'm going to decline this one, but thank you so much.
Are you sure?
Not even a second chance?
There are some things that I prioritize in my dating life, and bunk beds is not one of them.
Okay.
I guess I don't want to go out with someone who's going to just judge me for the furniture I have in my house.
Sorry, I'm judging you, and honestly, I think that the rest of the girls that you're going to meet in the rest of your life are going to judge you as well, and that's just kind of how it is.
Ouch, burn.
Sorry, Jake. No second date. But hey, one day you'll have that condo. And
I will.
Yeah, you will. And when you get that condo, ditch the bunk bed, all right?
I guess note taken.
Go with the race car bed for that one. It's your own bed.
That's what I'm talking about.
A listener named Jake is on the phone today for a second date. And in his email, he said that there was a strict no talking policy for their first date.
What?
So
how does that work?
It sounds like an amazing date. Like, I wish they would do that on more first dates. So I don't know what went wrong. What's up, Jake? How are you?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Pretty good. So there's a no talking policy on your first date?
Yeah, I mean, it's partially because it was like bad research, on my part. But it ended up being kind of cool. So hear me out.
Okay. Before we get into that, what's her name, by the way?
Kelly.
Kelly. All right.
Kelly's not like a mute, and this phone call is going to go not very well because she won't be able to talk to us either, right?
Oh, she can talk, but she's not talking to me. I mean, I wish she could talk. That's why I'm coming to you guys.
Yeah, okay. So hopefully we can get her to talk to you again. Tell us about how you met her.
We met online,
Okay.
and you hit it off right away. And what was really popped out to me is like she liked music. She liked to see live music and stuff like that. So I thought, oh, this would be great.
Okay, that's awesome. I mean, are you the one that initiated the date?
Yeah, I asked her, and then she agreed to a first date.
Sweet. And what were you feeling when you were arriving at the date for the first time?
I mean, I was really excited. I think she was going to love it. I picked this jazz club that had this jazz band playing. Cool. That I thought would be really cool. I know she's going to like it because she likes live music, and I've never been to this jazz club before. So it was going to be kind of a new experience for me as well. So, I mean, win-win.
Okay. Do you both like jazz?
Yeah, that was the other thing that was on her profile, that she liked jazz music.
So she was 70, right? You're dating a 70-year-old?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Okay, and how did it all start? I mean, what was it like between you two in person?
Seeing her in person, absolutely stunning. I was so excited. And when we got in, I had this table set aside. It was like really close to the band, so we get the whole experience. And we sit down, we order our drinks, and we start talking, and I'm getting these dirty looks from people around me. And even one person shushes me from behind. And I actually look, there's a card on the table that says no talking during play. So they had this policy and they enforced it where you couldn't talk while the band was playing.
That's intense.
Yeah. And I was like, oh no, I just invited this girl to this first date and we can't even talk to each other.
Like I said, that sounds fabulous, but I don't think most people would like that.
I started to freak out a little bit, but we get our drinks and there was cocktail napkins. And so she started writing questions on the cocktail napkin. And I would answer them.
That's really cute. It's like high school math class all over again, passing notes back and forth.
Yeah, and it actually worked. And we went back and forth and we ended up filling up both sides, all quarters of this cocktail napkin. every little inch with questions and answers. And it was a little awkward because there was some times I couldn't really read her handwriting. But, that happens at a bar anyway. If it's really loud, you can't always hear the person, but you sometimes answer just in case.
Right.
Right, totally.
Did it go well? I mean, were you guys hitting it off based on your written conversation?
Yeah, we were. And it was interesting because it was like talking online, only in person. So you could see her reactions to reading what you were writing. And it was really cool. And the music was great. And we had a great time. Nice. Afterwards, we were like, let's do this more. And so I invited her over to my place so we could actually talk. And she agreed.
Oh, that's cool. So, you guys learned enough about each other via cocktail napkins to feel comfortable enough to go back to your place.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss at the end of the night?
It was like one of those little pecks. It wasn't like a real intimate thing,
That's interesting that you would go back to your place and not make out a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. When she was there at my place, it was a little awkward. I couldn't really figure out why. It's just the energy wasn't right. I was actually thinking of maybe we should just break out some more napkins and just write on them and just keep that vibe going for the night.
Maybe she liked your penmanship more than the way you actually speak. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Have you tried to ask her out again?
Yeah, sure. And it's never worked out timing-wise for us to schedule something. And I think that she's kind of avoiding it.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date, okay?
Okay. And before I just want to let you know that, no matter how this works out, I actually kind of kept the napkin. If anything that happens from this, it's just a really cool memento to have about a night that was really cool.
Yeah, for your scrapbooking, I guess.
Oh,
all right.
That's sweet.
We'll get your second date right after this. Hang on.